Crew, I see you. Die hard. Trap. We gonna do this one the right way. We in here forever. Yeah. Die hard. Homie, die hard. You can check the swag, he the realest by far. Swimming in that blue and orange, he the lifeguard. Yeah, he been through pain, at least he got some nice scars. He can smell a trophy, yeah, you need it back to back. Represent himself, his own name is on his back. 10 toes down, try to stop him, he come back. Bandwagon hoppers, he will knock you off your tracks. You ain't saying nothing, Nero been here from the start. He been working in the lab to take his team and make it art. See him going over film to help him build and make him smart. He will tell you how he feels because he's real and he got heart. He will never fade away, he will never change his face. Everybody picking faves, and he's feeling out of place. Cause he is for the team, and he always rep the squad. Like that Christmas movie, he gon' always die hard. City on my back. They ask me what's my name, and it's on my back. I'm just speaking facts. We got big dreams, we ain't looking back. We be really die hard, yeah, that's a fact. We be really die hard, ain't no going back. Make the whole crowd rise like a thermostat. Fourth quarter, I'm the killer that's gon' murder that.
Bang, 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 as I always say. Start this damn thing. Your boy Eru, no hat today. Got the hoodie. Rocking a light skin hoodie today. Yeah, man. So I'm a little bit behind. I'm looking at it. So I got an illegal stream going today because MSG Go can't be trusted. So looks like the illegal stream is got a slight delay on it. I don't know if I'll be able to fix that. So I'm still rocking with the actual mobile website, you know. So I'll be looking at the small screen. That way I won't be so far behind everybody, you know. But looking at the big screen, it looks good. So I think I might just keep it up there just for a double reference. But I'm definitely behind a little bit there, man. So shout out to Geraldine. Just starting to chat up here, man. Full game watch along today. I'm ignoring my family, ignoring my wife, ignoring my kids. I can hear them. I hear my wife yelling at the kids right now. But who cares? I'm doing my thing tonight. I'm feeling good. It's March, what is it? March 29th? March 29th. It's gonna be the 30th and the 31st, and then we're gonna be in April, man. April 1st. Can you believe it? Yeah, man, time flies, man. This whole year has been crazy, man. Yo, shout out to January. January was one of the most amazing Januaries. It didn't snow. You know what I'm saying? I was able to work out every single day of the month of January. I got my strength back. You know, I got my swagger back a little bit. You know, so good that most of February I was able to work out. Maybe towards the end of February, I stopped working out before my son's birthday. And then right after my son's birthday, all hell broke loose in this house, man. I got sick. My mom, my two boys got sick. Next thing you know, all the medical stuff started happening, man. So my kids are going through their little medical things. Things are starting to taper down. We're starting to get our answers that we've been looking for. I'm starting to lose my cough. You know, I'm hoping then that asthma was going to kick in, and then pneumonia and all that stuff. I was hoping all that stuff was going to kick in. So far so good. I'm feeling really good. Right now we're in Ramadan. Just started Ramadan, so I'm actually participating in Ramadan this year. I'm not Muslim, you know what I'm saying? But you know, why do you need to be Muslim to participate in you know, just to be uh get to try to get closer to God, to get your, you know, whatever answers you're trying to get, man. I'm looking for some kind of spiritual answers and whatever, and I'm turning to Islam, you know, to try to get that clarity. This at least for Ramadan, you know, just share that thing with them, man. So yeah, man. Sundown was 7:17 today, so I got to eat around there. Still haven't eaten yet, so I just prepared my food. I got some lasagna, some lasagna. It has just cheese in it, cheese lasagna. Got sauce on there, and then there's a veggie chicken patty down in there somewhere that I threw in that bowl. So that's what I'm gonna be eating right now while I'm calling the game, man. So I apologize for me snacking away while I'm doing the game, watch along with you guys, man. But it is what it is, man. I try to produce some good vibes for the next month, man. April, I'm really excited about April. April, I'm gonna get back in the streets. I'm gonna start running again. I put the word out already. I'm looking for a gym so I can get some free weights going on. because Planet Fitness does its job. I have no complaints with Planet Fitness. I've had a good experience, this year. But I really want to start clanking some metal, and I'm lifting some free weights. Get my balance back and things of that nature, man. Get in the mix of some clanging and banging out there. So hopefully, we can do that and we can get it popping, man, and start progressing a little bit. As you guys know, I want to run the New York City Marathon. I'm waiting on the Garden of Dreams. If anybody's out there listening from MSG, if you tuning in, being a spy, trying to get ideas and shit like that, offer me for free. You know what I'm saying? If you're from MSG and you know the person that runs the Garden of Dreams, man, I'm trying to run the New York City Marathon through them. You know what I'm saying? So it has to do with charity. You know what I'm saying? I will be able to get the money for the charity, and we'll be able to raise the money for charity. So I really just waiting on them because I could have picked another charity just to get it popping. But I'm just waiting for them to see what happens. If they don't hit me up soon and don't make that decision soon, or if they don't make me a part of their decisions to put me on their team, then I'm gonna sign up with somebody else. But the big thing is that 2023, I need to run that New York City Marathon. You know what I'm saying? It's something super important to me. Not only for myself, I just want to prove it to myself, and I want my kids to see me do it. I'm going to prove it to my wife too. And prove it, to give her some motivation to get up and do something. Do something outside of what she's comfortable of doing. You know what I'm trying to say? My wife does everything. But I would love her I would love to be an example for her too, just to show that she can do something impossible. Because right now, there's no way in hell I'm running that New York City Marathon today. You know what I'm saying? But November is a whole different story. It's kind of coincides with this whole Knicks stuff, man. We got the Knicks playing in Miami Heat right now. The Knicks are trying to clean up their act to get ready for the playoffs. Same thing for me. I'm trying to clean up my act to get ready for this trading. So it's kind of like a parallel thing, man. So as soon as the Knicks hit the playoffs and start working on that, that's going to be my hardship trying to get myself back together. But by the time the end of the playoffs, hopefully we win the championship. Chances are we probably won't, but hopefully we give them a good go to make the off season worth it. You know what I'm trying to say? And then we can get this we can do this journey together with this whole marathon stuff, man. So the marathon starts at the beginning of next season. So we'll have like a whole month in, with the Knicks preseason and maybe the first month of the season. And then you have that New York City Marathon, man. So hopefully I'll be able to do it and share it with you guys, man. But we're still waiting. They just announced the starting lineups on MSG right now. So we got RJ Barrett, Julius, Mitch, Grimes, and Jalen Brunson is back. So Jalen Brunson is back. Hopefully he shows up and hopefully he doesn't get hurt. Because to tell you the truth, I would still keep Jalen Brunson out. What's the fucking point of bringing him back right now? We play Miami. Of course, he wants the chance to play against them. I get that. You know what I'm saying? But outside of that, it's really just to show off. We're trying to prepare for the playoffs. We don't need this guy aggravating an injury, man. We don't need him aggravating an injury right now. We really don't. You know what I'm saying? But it is what it is. We just got the tip. Miami Heat has the ball, so we're rocking with the white uniforms today, man. I hate letting the opposing team rock the uniforms to start. I hate it. I wish they wouldn't do that. Anyway, they get the first shot up, and Brunson right away jumps up there and gets the first rebound. He goes Brunson coming across there, dribbling, doing a lot of dribbling, giving it off to is that RJ. I don't like making RJ go one-on-one, posting up, starting the game. Look at it right off the bat, the motherfucker just loses the ball, man. I don't understand what the game plan is with that. I understand they want to get RJ involved early in the game, but RJ cannot post up. He just lost the ball unsolicited. God damn it, unsolicited. He lost the ball. It's not like the defense what like took the ball away from him or they were hounding him. He just literally just bounced it and then lost the ball. He just lost the ball. So anyway, I missed the whole next play. I believe Mitchell Robinson or Grimes or one of them. Maybe Grimes passed it to Mitch to get him a dunk. But I mean, that is ridiculous that the RJ just gets the ball and just loses it. It's pure ridiculous. Shout out to Grimes there. He's super involved in the game there. Just taking just taking what the offense gives him. He's better when we play up tempo. He just hit an open 3-point shot. So Miami, he's trying to play our game here. Throw some light on the subject here. Miami, he's trying to get some running and gunning and going on here. Brunson, they're doing it. Wow, Grimes just throws up another shot. So this is the Grimes show. Yo, shout out to anybody that's ever been to a shoot around. I've been to a shoot around a couple times with these Knicks over the last few years, and you really get to see these guys working, right? So Quentin Grimes, my guy, he shoots like 100 3-point shots before every game. Every game he's shooting like a million 3-point shots. So he's ready for when the ball comes to him. He's ready for when that ball comes to him because he practices that constantly. 100 shots before games. Crazy. Here goes another three. So that's a heat check there. Maybe a little bit too much. He having feet set or nothing like that. But the thing is that to start the game, man. I mean, that is just driving me crazy, man. We started the game. The game plan is to give RJ a post up, and then what does RJ do? He just completely just loses the ball off the rip. It's unbelievable. It's unbelievable. Because we shouldn't be running offense through RJ like that. That's not how he scores. He doesn't score that way. He scores when you set him a pick and set him down into the paint. That's that's how he scores. There goes Mitchell Robinson. Good pass by Grimes there, but Mitchell Robinson, all he wants to do is dunk it. He had an easy layup, but he was already thinking about dunking it before he actually grabbed it, and then he blows a layup, blows a wide open layup. So we should be 10-3 right now. But then Bam Adebayo hits a score, so it's we should be 10-5, but instead we're 8-5. So there's two possessions really. So we should be 12-5 right now. That's two possessions that were lost for no fucking reason. There's no particular reason. Here goes Quentin Grimes again, trying to get the ball into RJ, I believe, right? Were they trying to get the ball into RJ for a post up? Yes. Grimes was trying to force a ball into RJ for a post up. When that's not how we have the this 8.8-5 lead. You know what I'm saying? That's not how we got the 8-5 lead. We didn't get it by force feeding RJ shots. It's just pure ridiculousness. If we're gonna give somebody an ISO shot, it has to be Julius. It has to be Brunson. It absolutely should not be RJ. If you want to get RJ involved, send him a pick. Send him a pick and send him downhill to the basket. That's how you get him shots off, man. It's fucking ridiculous. So like it just plays into the thing that like people say like Tom Thibodeau's not a good coach, this and the other, because he's not. How do you start the game and say, yo, we're gonna try to post up RJ? He cannot create his shot. He can't create his own shot. So now we're 8-7 when we absolutely should be like 14 and 7 right now. This should be 14-7. But now we give these guys confidence now, and then they almost gonna tie the game now. Here goes Grimes. Gets it over to Brunson. Brunson's trying to feel himself in here. Just pulls up for three in the corner. He misses it. Mitchell Robinson's in position to get the rebound. He lost it. Here goes RJ coming across the lane. Totally blows it. Here goes Tyler Hero. So yeah, I'm frustrated. I'm frustrated watching, man. But this is a rivalry game. The Miami Heat, look, they know what to do. Get Kevin Love in his spot for him to shoot a shot in his spot. But the Knicks' idea of to start the game is let's try something new. Here he goes again. RJ posting up, going one-on-one. RJ's not a good passer out of the post. He's not a good post-up player. He can't create his own shot. Why are we going to RJ as if he's Patrick Ewing right now? This doesn't make any sense, man. So here comes Miami. They just come down. Butler goes into a spot that he knows he can make a shot and goes to a spot and just shoots it. But meanwhile, look at the Knicks. Are we going to feature this guy again? Here goes Brunson. Brunson's looking. Gives it back to RJ. So the idea is to give RJ shots. So listen. How many shots did RJ take so far just now? And how many of these plays have been pure shit? And now we're 9-8 right now. Look at the Miami Heat. They set up the right guy in the post position to get him a nice move. He makes one move straight to the basket. He misses the layup, but he goes straight to the basket, without having to do so much work. Grimes again, wide open 3-point shot. He misses it. Mitchell Robinson gets the rebound. He doesn't box out. So he falls to the floor. And then he just throws the ball out of bounds. I don't understand what happened there. Or maybe the Knicks called timeout. So I believe the Knicks called timeout. Mitchell Robinson got the rebound. The Knicks called timeout. So listen, man, I'm like aggravated. I'm aggravated already. The game just started. You know what I'm saying? Like at the end of the game, if RJ Barrett finishes with 30, 40 points tonight, people are going to say, look how good RJ is. But it's stuff like this that happens too often that drives me so fucking crazy. Like because it's not just that RJ messed up these plays. It's just that it was the game plan coming into the game that let's post up RJ and let's get him some one-on-one touches. That was the idea. It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. It just shows me that a Hall of Fame coach in Tom Thibodeau, looking at the roster, game planning, because he's psycho, watching tape, game planning, and things of that nature. You know what I'm saying? And this is what he came up with. This is what he came up with. The coaching staff co-signed it. The rest of the players are okay with it because that's the thing. Julius went to the corner. Julius hasn't touched the ball yet the whole damn game. Julius hasn't touched the ball yet, just standing in the corner. While RJ is getting the shots that he needs to take. It's ridiculous. It's just pure. It's pure ridiculous. Pure ridiculous, man. Speaking of ridiculous, man, I shaved my facial hair, man, because I had a training at work. Had to shave. Had to get clean shaven today, so that's why I don't have my typical pussy tickler and little chin tickler down there. You know what I'm saying? That's why I don't have any facial hair. Not that I have a lot of facial hair to begin with, but there's no scruff and no color down here because I've been shaved off my hair and stuff like that. So it is what it is. Gotta do what you gotta do for money, man. Geraldine was good. We got I am Jarellis here. Cormega was good. Everybody's here. Los Snicks was good, man. Yeah, man. Good to see you, Los Snicks. We got Mr. Harrington here. What's good, Harrington? I haven't seen you in a while, man. Hope everything is good. Holcomb is here. Yeah, baby face, man. Yeah, man. Looking like a bald head, looking like a bald head baby out this motherfucker. Can't grow any hair on the sides here, which is ridiculous. Like you can see it, right? You can see where the hairline, it just comes up all the way up here like this. But then I have super thick hair everywhere else. You know what I'm saying? So I can't even shave my head bald because the hair is so thick that in those areas that it doesn't make sense. So I just have to cut it low. Cut it low like this and just rock it like that. So that's just my life. You know what I'm saying? Unless I decide to get me some like a lace front or some shit like that. Stuff that people be doing. Shout out to Clyde. I think it was Clyde's birthday yesterday or today, something like that. Hey man, so salute to Clyde. Motherfucker's getting old, man. I tell you, it's gonna be a sad day when he's gone. You hate to talk about it, but I mean, the guy's old. He's on borrowed time. He looks fantastic. You know what I'm saying? But that day's gonna come. It's gonna be a sad day, man. I'm glad everybody loves him. I'm glad people. He knows how great he is, and people tell him that all the time, man. So he gets to live in that glory for his basically his entire career. So it's great for him. Great for him that he's able to experience that throughout his career, and he really, not a lot of people could say that. You know, Motherfucker, he been eating off the same championship since 1973, man. He's been eating off the same championship all these years. So we're talking about 1973, right? So that was the year hip hop was born. 1973, when the Knicks won their last championship. That hip hop started in August. I think it's my kids acting up. August 11th, 1973. So the Knicks won the championship sometime in June. So June 1973. So 1973 was a big year. Could you imagine that? Just think about that. 1973, how big of a year that was. You know what I'm saying? Hip hop was born that year. You know what I'm saying? Clive Frazier and these guys won a championship when hip hop was born. So they was out in the streets when hip hop was coming up, was coming into fruition. So that's an amazing thing. So the Knicks haven't won a championship since hip hop has been around. It's crazy. That's just bugged out to me. I can't wait till somebody puts that out on their pod tomorrow morning. You know what I'm saying? But you guys heard it first, man. So when you hear it, call it out. You know what I'm saying? That's one thing I wish that people would do. I know damn well you heard it on my podcast first. You know what I'm saying? And then somebody else comes and says it, and then everybody's like, "Ooh, look how smart they are." You know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers need to start calling that shit out. That's the last thing I'm gonna say about that. Mhm. So here we go. Knicks are 14-8 right now. I called it already. The Knicks should be 14 right now. If Miami came back It should be 14 and 14 right now. You know what I'm saying? But if he was handling our business the way we're supposed to, then Miami Heat wouldn't have had the confidence to get that 14. We should be up 14-8 right now. You know, the Knicks should be up 14-8 right now, but instead right now, it looks like we don't know what we're doing. It looks like we can't buy a bucket. But the answer is Tom Thibodeau started the game trying to go to RJ. It threw us all off. You know, Julius Randle hasn't attempted a shot. I don't know if he has attempted a shot since I've been chatting here, but he hasn't attempted a shot. You know, the whole beginning of the game. You know, how does your leading scorer, not touch the ball, to start the game because you want to try to give RJ some buckets? It's just pure ridiculousness, man. Shout out to JL. What's good, Generation JL, my man? What's good, bro? Great working with you the other day, by the way. You know, good to hang out with you and pass those jokes and stuff. Rob Bracey and stuff is here. Shout out to Rob. You guys are throwing love letters at each other, you and Jarrell. That's your birthday? Your birthday was you are hip hop, yes. It would be even crazy if you were like 50 years old. You know what I'm saying? That would be kind of dope. Nick's not chipping since hip hop was born. It's nuts. Yeah, that shit is crazy. Yeah, man. Shout out to everybody that popped in. And we got JC20s here. What's good? Time to sir IQ for some quick buckets. Uh, I guess so. But it will be time to not run offense through RJ. You know what I'm saying? If we end up keeping RJ this offseason, he needs to come off the bench. You know? We need to find somebody that actually fits with Julius and Brunson, and have him playing at three. If it's gonna be via trade, where if we're gonna get rid of Fournier and Rose and that type of thing, if we're gonna sign somebody or something like that, we need to get somebody here with skill that could start at the three spot for us. RJ Barrett needs to come off the bench, man. Yeah, RJ Barrett is literally a power forward. He's a power forward slash three. He's a tweener. You know what I'm saying? The way that he plays and how he gets his buckets, he's a power forward in 2023. Which sucks. I think he would do so much better coming off the bench. Quickly. If we're gonna keep quickly, then we need to pay him. But we need to make a decision on whether if he's gonna stay in this 6-man role or if he's gonna start. You know what I'm saying? It really depends on Quentin Grimes too. Quentin Grimes really has to change his game and start becoming a solid starting two guard. If he's not going to be a solid starting two guard, then he needs to be a part of a trade to get him up out of here too. Because we got guys like Daquan Jeffries, this out there. We got guys like Dwayne Washington Jr. These guys could fit in there and come in there and fill in that role. If quickly is gonna become that starter at the two. With Brunson, which we already seen this year that works. They actually play well together. If we do that, then we have guys that can fill in that spot that does what Quentin Grimes does. You know what I'm saying? But it's up to him. Mitchell Robinson, I would like to see off this roster. I just do not like him as a player at all. Just don't think that he's the right guy for us, regardless of what people think he is defensively and stuff like that. I just think that kid is just not. I just think he just doesn't have it. He needs to go to another team. Let him go to another team. Let him get his stats up that he wants to, and then let him lose every game for the year because that's what he wants. He's not trying to win. He's not trying to win. He's not trying to get better or nothing. He goes Quentin Grimes. Quentin Grimes, I just traded him just now. But I mean, that motherfucker, he works really hard. It'd be hard to get rid of somebody like that. But he has to take his game to the next level. Not just chucking up threes. He needs to start adding things to his game. It's coming. But next year he needs to bring it. Next year he needs to bring that. Because I mean, if he doesn't do that, then the Knicks need to act accordingly, man. We need to get better. We need to get better. Stop fooling around. Oh, pay that man, pay that man. Yeah, pay that man. Meanwhile, we still suck. Shout out to the Washington Wizards. Washington Wizards pay all their guys, and the motherfuckers still suck. He goes Grimes. Grimes had a shot, but decided to give it off to who is that? RJ. And RJ blows it up the layup, looking for a foul. RJ's becoming worse than RJ now. Every time that he shoots it, if he doesn't score, he's looking for a foul. Throw his hands up at the refs. But you're gonna throw a bullshit at the rim and then complain to the refs. It's ridiculous. Here goes Julius, hasn't really touched the ball yet. Julius one-on-one move on the inside, fade away, he misses it. He had the shot there. Guys were already going back on defense because they thought the shot was up. Come on, man. Knicks are playing like shit, man. It drives me crazy. We are too good for this. It drives me crazy, man. Shout out to Vinny Vegas. I just clicked the hit your comment by accident, but shout out to Vinny Vegas. Shout out to Amadi Finesse. I see you on Twitter, man. Shout out to you guys. Uh, so you giving IQ 12, 14 million, not 20. Listen, the way that he's playing, he deserves 20. You know, if he doesn't get 20 from us, somebody's gonna give it to him. We can't keep lowballing our players, man. Mitchell Robinson is making a competitive deal. He's on a descending contract, so he has a good contract for what he gives. You know what I'm saying? But IQ, that dude, it could is becoming. I don't know if he's there yet, but he's becoming a starter in the NBA. And like we gotta make a decision whether or not we're gonna keep him and make him a starter, or trying to incorporate him really a lot into what we do. We're doing that now, for the most part, but we're gonna have to make that decision. But to lowball quickly and the role that we need him to play in, 14 to 12 to 14 million. I don't know, man. I think 20 million is not asking for too much there. You know what I'm saying? So there goes Brunson's first made shot there, but they call a foul on the floor. Look at the difference between Brunson, the way that he talks to the refs. Quietly pleads his case instead of making it a massive issue. Good take though, but they call a foul on the ground. So I mean, you give it to the refs, man. It is what it is, man. So here goes Brunson again. So Brunson look like he's trying to get that bucket, baby. He comes around two screens. He's being triple teamed, splits the triple team all the way to the basket and makes it a left-handed layup. See, these are the guys that need the ball in the hand. Brunson needs his shots, and Julius needs his shots going to the basket. In creatively like that. They need to get their creations out there. RJ needs to get the pick and let him come to the basket that way. Miscommunication on defense. Got an open 3-point shot there. Yeah. Because Hartenstein just knocks down somebody. And then Brunson loses the ball, but Brunson knows how to put himself in position to get a legit foul, not begging for the referee to get the foul. As quickly comes in the game here. Quickly is in here. So this season entering tonight, highest bench plus and minus. So he has a plus 222. Fuck that stat, man. Fuck that stat. Good Julius driving to the basket. He misses that. Kicks it back out to Brunson. Brunson finds quickly. Quickly's looking. Oh, he froze, my man, all the way to the basket inside the paint. That's a shot that he hasn't had his entire career. All of a sudden he has it this year. That's the money shot there. That little floating jumper in the lane. Oh man, that's the money shot right there for IQ. So here goes the Miami Heat bums are doing their pick and roll, doing their thing. IQ gets the ball on a long rebound all the way to the basket, fighting the defense and lays it up on three people. So listen, man, that's a star. I think a star is born in IQ. So the issue is now, listen, as bad as RJ is playing, we're trying to get him shots. But we got guys like IQ that gets buckets. Julius gets buckets too. Julius is the one that needs to get the ball in the one-on-one. Brunson is going to create his own shot any kind of way that he needs to get it. He's going to make those shots no matter how it comes. So we don't have to worry about Brunson creating offense because he does it. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, Julius, we need to give him the ball. IQ is another one that he just could get buckets, fam. He could get buckets. You know what I'm saying? So I just don't know. It's too late in the season for this now. It's too late in the season to be experimenting with shit like this. But it is what it is, man. We need to understand what we have, who we have out there, and how guys get buckets. Fooling around with RJ one-on-one is not going to cut it. It means that you're not paying attention. It's mediocre. It's embarrassing, actually. He goes Miami Heat. Got two white boys in that rotation there. Very interesting. They're just looking to drive and kick, trying to get some threes. Look like the Knicks just knocked in the bucket there. I think Julius hit that in just now. So the Knicks running offense. Knicks got to clean it up, man. It looks like we're losing by 10. We're only down by 3. So some sliding and gliding there. They just called loose ball foul. Looks like it's on Oladipo. Oladipo got caught in a switch there, and he was in no man's land. So I believe they called legal defense or maybe a loose ball foul there. He got caught out there. It was Tyler Hero. Like a guy like Oladipo is somebody that we can use. Like Oladipo will be really nice on our squad. But his days are over though, man. The guy can't stay healthy. He's saying he's built for the Knicks the way that we play, but he's just too old in his career and he just can't stay healthy. But just check it, like say like a dude like Grimes and RJ, right? Let's say if we trade one of those guys, trade him to get another player here. So we did that and we got a certain player, right? A guy like Oladipo can come here and fill in a spot for cheap. You know what I'm saying? He can come in here and fill in the spot for cheap, and that'll be fine. You know what I'm saying? That's what Oladipo is going to have to start thinking about. He's not going to get a major contract probably ever again. But if he wants a championship, there's going to be plenty of spots in this league for him. Shout out to Duncan that just shot a 3-point shot. Miami he's been dogging him as far as minutes, but they're using him tonight. So quickly just rolls the ball to Julius. It's the passer's fault. You can't blame Julius for that one. It's always the passer's fault. And just odd that we're at the end of the season, and the Knicks still don't know where the buckets are coming from. It's crazy. Oladipo's coming around the thing here. He's trying to create some offense. He tries to shove a pass in there. Almost got it stolen, but IQ got it back. IQ was looking to push it up. Gives it to Hart. Hart tried to get to the basket. He stops his dribble. Gives it to Julius. Julius has 4 men staring at him. Kicks it out to Josh. Back over to IQ. IQ should have swung it to Quentin Grimes. He's blind in that left eye. Somehow Julius Randle gets the ball back, but he gets fouled. So that's going to be a loose ball foul on the Miami Heat. No shots there. So that's the problem with IQ. IQ as a point guard, I don't think it's going to work. But IQ as a scorer, as a shooting guard, just helping out in the same manner. Don't hit me with the blasphemous button. But let's say like the way that say like a Devin Booker helps out Chris Paul. That's how IQ and Brunson should work with each other. You know, like you have a shooting guard that could show enough play point guard, but we have a great point guard next to him. You know what I'm saying. So you allow the point guard to get some a little bit of breaks. You know what I'm saying, and then the guys could kind of take turns with that. Shout out to the old school basketball. You got Isaiah Thomas and Joe Dumars. Joe Dumars can run point. You know what I'm saying, but he got Isaiah Thomas with him. You know what I'm saying. So Isaiah Thomas sometimes could score and let Joe Dumars do the ball handling. You know, or wherever it could be. And then you got Vinny Johnson coming off the bench. You know, so this is just the evolution of what we're trying to do here. So here we go. It's not a very sloppy, it's a sloppy style of basketball right now. But somehow Miami Heat players keep getting wide open. That's how they're scoring. They just blew another wide open 3-point shot. Here comes Julius going right at 3 people. He's being triple teamed, quadruple teamed. He still got the shot up. Plenty of shooters open, but he drove right into 3 defenders. One guy was out of bounds, and then a 4th defender came over. It's like, come on, man. That's a big issue there with our players. We just don't see. IQ sometimes gets blind out that what do you call that blind spot? He has like a blind spot. And Julius Randle, he just cannot understand where when he's being triple teamed and quadruple team. He just can't see it. He goes Miami Heat. They're just gonna try to shoot a 3-point shot. That's all they're doing. Good defense by Hartenstein with the block for 3. Here comes Josh Hart. He got the rebound, so he's pushing it. Nice little pick there by Hartenstein to let Tyler Hero feel him for a second there. IQ has the ball top of the key. He's looking. So we got 2 shooters on the corner and Josh and Grimes. They just switched for no reason. So here comes Hartenstein setting the screen there. All they did was send 3 defenders at him. So there's like a couple people are open, but IQ chose to give it to iHeart. Got the pass into him. But check out the difference. If he passes to Mitch is going to try to dunk it. IQ passes to Hartenstein. Hartenstein gathered his feet and just laid it in. You know what I'm saying? Like maybe Mitchell Robinson might not have dunked that. Maybe he would have tried to dunk it and lost the ball. But that's the thing. You get the ball, get your feet set, and just simply lay the ball in. Those are little things that Mitchell Robinson doesn't do that drives me crazy, man. I'm eating like a savage. Okay, I'm starving. I haven't eaten anything since 6:44 this morning. That's when the sun came up. Sunrise was 6:44, and I didn't eat anything until now. So it's an amazing experience, this Ramadan thing, man. Big respect to my Muslim people out there. Jaquan Jeffries is trash, and Washington Jr. is trash too. They might be, you know, it might be. But Quentin Grimes was trash at one point. IQ was trash too, I believe, right? There's quite a few people that were trash. Julius Randle was trash. You know what I'm saying? Julius Randle was trash. RJ is trash. Mitchell Robinson is trash too. Who else is trash? So many different people is trash. Your favorite all-time Nick, John Starks, was trash. He was a freaking bagging groceries, fam. Anthony Mason was trash. He was playing in Venezuela before he got to the NBA. You know what I'm saying? Let's keep it a buck. Like Patrick Ewing was supposed to be Bill Russell. He wasn't supposed to score 28 points per game in the 80s, that in his best scoring year. He wasn't supposed to score 28 points per game. He was supposed to be Bill Russell. He's supposed to have been Mutombo, actually. He's supposed to have been getting 14 points and 12 rebounds, and shit like that. He wasn't supposed to get 28. But it is what it is. It shit happened. The Miami Heat, look at their roster. Look at all the bums Miami Heat has, right? But somehow every every single year, the Miami Heat seems to be able to get these bums that you never heard of, these my players that they have, and somehow they're able to come out there and produce. So my thing is, why can't the Knicks get somebody like that? We can't. You know why? Because people automatically say, "Oh, that guy's trash. That guy's trash." Hmm. Now, if we believe that this guy's trash, then who's ever gonna step up and become anything? You know what I'm saying? We got guys that they've been playing the same way for 5 years with no growth, no development, no change in their game. Nothing got better. You know what I'm saying? But people keeps calling them beasts, and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, get out of here. Mm-mm-mm. Delicioso. So we just started in the second quarter here. It was Obi Toppin dribbling around to nowhere. He had a mid-range jump shot that he passed up to kick it out to the corner. It's ridiculous. There goes Tyler Hero. Tyler Hero's just out there creating their shot. They're trying to get a couple dribbles in so they can get a three-point shot. And then Tyler Hero just comes in and hits the mid-range jump shot as he should. And in contrast, Obi Toppin should have hit that mid-range shot instead of trying to force a three-point shot. But it just shows you how where guys basketball IQ is. Because IQ gives it over to RJ. RJ's back in the game. Gives it to Josh. Josh tried to shove a pass in to Hartenstein when he was actually wide open for three. Guys need to be able to know when a good shot is and where it is. He goes Tyler Hero. He's not a point guard, but he's creating offense here. Messed up a little bit. He was able to find Duncan Robinson. He goes Oladipo, shot fake. The constantly moving Tyler Hero finally gets the shot open there. Excuse me, and that's his counterpart Duncan. Constantly moving. He was moving the whole time. Was still able to get that wide open 3-point shot. Here comes the next RJ. Looking, gives it to IQ. IQ drives. IQ drove and he was just trying to get contact. So he was looking to get the shot. So for some free throws, because he just looking to get contact. He's not trying to actually score. It's just ridiculous to me. It's just ridiculous. Yeah, he can't buy a bucket, but he can afford it though. He could afford to buy one though. That's facts on facts. Here goes RJ, just walks into a 3-point shot, misses it. Yeah, man. And so I kind of can't wait to get into these stats. I don't really want to talk about it too much. I'll just comment on the game as the game is happening. But there's some stats there that's interesting that we could throw at you guys when the time comes. But I know one thing: we can't stop certain players on the opposite end. Tyler Hero is the number one thing there, number one player who's been creating a lot of offense for them. Here comes the Knicks. Knicks got to stop all the way to the basket. RJ and does he lay that up? Does that count? I'm not sure if that went in or not. But he goes to the basket there, so I'm quite sure there's a lot of people like, yes, RJ, come on, RJ, yeah, RJ, go, RJ. But the way that he scored just now, is the way that he scores. We need to get RJ going in those motions, driving to the basket like that off of a screen, all the way to the basket. He cannot be stopped. That's his game. That's his game. You know, that's the X factor that's gonna get us further than anybody thinks that we can go. If we can get RJ in those motions, that's how we're gonna get those games where he misses another free throw there. But that's how we take advantage of his strengths to bust teams' ass. That's how we do it. Here goes Obi Toppin defending. The Miami Heat's doing a great job moving, man. They're doing a great job moving without the basketball. But I believe they got some illegal screens going on there, a couple of moving screens by the Miami Heat, loose ball fouls type of thing. So Knicks turnover, got a turnover. Knicks got the ball back. IQ top of the key, looking around, blind in both eyes. He's looking to the left. There's nobody there. He gives it to Josh. Josh is asking for somebody to cut. He's asking for Obi Toppin to cut. He didn't. Hartenstein, oh man, too much overzealous passing. So I mean, Hartenstein set a screen for IQ, but IQ went the opposite way and then threw the ball away to Obi. So the Knicks get the ball back by the grace of God here. RJ Barrett's looking to inbounds there. Josh was wide open underneath the basket. I don't know why he didn't give it to him, but he gets a shot back so he could throw up a 3-point shot. But Josh is open going to the basket. Why didn't they pass it to him? So here comes their center out of Bayou all the way to the basket. Awkward, weird shot there. Looks like an old Dominican player. So the Knicks are calling a timeout. I feel like the Knicks should have called a timeout a while back. But here we go. We're down by 10, and Tom Thibodeau said, yeah, a 10-point deficit. Yeah, that's a good time to call a timeout. So that's what he does, man. It's just crazy. Anyway, what's up, Ron? We got Deron Wayne. What's good, man? Said RJ could not throw it in the Atlantic. He couldn't. He couldn't. Yeah. Almighty Finesse. I've not seen Almighty Finesse in a while, man. So he's gonna be in his bullshit. But yeah, we'll see what happens in the off season, man. There's quite a few things that that we could do in the off season. What's annoying? Guys love to be smart. I can't think of money's name right now, but we were just talking about the what's the name the Dame Lillard trade, right? So I just made a comment and so I just threw it out there because I knew somebody was going to aggravate me, right? So I said, listen, if the Knicks wanted to get Damon Stoudemire, I'm thinking Damon Stoudemire. If he was to get Damian Lillard, right, the Knicks could get Damian Lillard. If we wanted him, and if Portland was willing to trade him to the Knicks to do, let's say, this is the scenario. Damian Lillard, they tell him to listen, Dame, we're gonna trade you. You know what I'm saying? But we're gonna trade you, but we're gonna give you we're gonna ask you where do you want to go? You know what I'm saying? If Dame says, listen, send me to New York. If you can get me to New York, that'll be great. Send me to New York. So okay, they make that decision. They make that behind the scenes stuff there, and they make the thing. If they tell it, listen, Damian Lillard wants to come to the Knicks. You know what I'm saying? The Knicks have a package to get him. I didn't say not one word about about saying that I want Damian Lillard. I didn't say that. But what I am saying is that if we wanted Damian Lillard, we can get him with no fucking problem. You know what I'm saying? And by no problem, somebody pops into the comments talking about, oh, no problem means that you think you can get him easily, but for nothing. And then my thing is like the guy makes like $1 million a year. I think the guy makes like 40 something, 50 something million per year. It's gonna get almost 60 by the end of his contract, which is a red flag off the rip. You know what I'm saying? But if the Knicks make that decision and say, hey, we want to get him, yeah, of course we're gonna have to throw salary. We're not just gonna get him for a couple draft picks and let that be the end of it, because that's not how it works. But I tell you one thing, IQ with an extension, and RJ, along with a bunch of draft picks and maybe Fournier in there for cap purposes. You know what I'm saying? Maybe even Fournier and Rose for cap purposes, and maybe we squeeze one of the other young guys in the mix. That's the trade. That's the trade to get Dame here. You know what I'm saying? Losing RJ, losing IQ, but we would get Dame and possibly we're gonna lose draft picks and possibly we might gain one of their other players, one of their other guys on their roster. Maybe even Jerry and Grant. If we throw away a massive package at them, where we're throwing a lot of our loose players like Rose and Fournier that have salary, attached to that. Maybe even throw Obi out there. Who knows? But say like Jeremy Grant and Damian Lillard, the numbers is way up there. The money is going to be crazy. But like I said, if the Knicks really wanted to do something like that, we literally could do that. And Damian Lillard would just have to be more of a shooter with us. The guy scored 71 points this year. So he would have to be more of a shooter. Him and Brunson would have to be the 1-2 punch. Julius Randle going to have to be that third option now, big time. Julius Randle will have to be that third, RJ Barrett kind of role. You know what I'm saying? And then we'll have to figure it out. Otherwise, who else is going to fill in that roster? At that point, we got Dame. There's going to be a lot of players looking to come to New York for when if we get Dame here. So anyway, that's just one of those variant scenarios, and that's something like I'm saying. Oh, we need to get Dame Lillard. Oh, that's not going to happen. Man, fuck you, man. I hate when people say that's not gonna happen. That's not gonna happen. That's not gonna happen. You're so stupid. Like whatever, man. It's always the same thing. You know what I'm saying? So people say, oh, that's not gonna happen. That's not gonna be so stupid. All right, then then listen, man. What are we talking about here? Everything that we talk about is all fantasy. Like people say Mitchell Robinson is a beast. It is not true. It's absolutely not true. RJ Barrett is going to be this. He's going to be a Hall of Famer. It's not true. Frank Ntilikina is going to be could do this, could do that. It's not true. None of that shit is true. Kevin Knox, how many coaches did he have? Where's that motherfucker? You know what I'm saying? About to be in China soon. But people only, people like to talk. People only like to talk as far as like a quote unquote basketball expert will go. You know what I'm saying? So like let's say if Stephen A. Smith said something, then people only gonna go as far as to what Stephen A. said. They're not gonna go over that. You know what I'm saying? Because they don't want to come out and sound stupid. They just want to copy what the hot take is and don't want to put no thought into nothing else. You know what I'm saying? Because they don't want to be put out there. Oh, my take. Oh, man, I don't want nobody to make fun of my takes. I was talking to Generation JL at the job the other day. Man, who cares? Who cares? I say it all the time. The Knicks gonna win the championship. The Knicks can win the championship. Oh, the Knicks can win the championship. Oh, you Knicks fans. But listen, then let me talk to you. So now I could talk you into it and then make you believe that the Knicks can win the championship. You know what I'm saying? So my thing is like, whatever, man. Fuck it. You know what I'm saying? Fuck it. Like my grandfather said. My grandfather said, hey, he used to call me Junior. Hey, Junior, listen. Sometimes you gotta say fuck it. Right? And if they don't like it, fuck them. And hey, Junior, if you don't like it, then fuck you too. You know what I'm saying? So listen, people are gonna say what they're gonna say. If they don't like it, fuck it. Who cares? Who cares what they got to say? You know what I'm saying? Listen, man, if you don't like it, even fuck you too. Anyway, delicious. Yes, I am fasting. I am doing Ramadan. I'm doing Ramadan, so that's no eating from sun up to sundown. I'm eating now though. I had my dinner, so I satisfy that. I'm gonna try to drink, get some more fluids in to replenish myself from today, and I'll be fine. Maybe I'll have myself a snack. I've been eating Oreos on the last couple of days just to satisfy that sugar. You know what I'm saying? But outside of that, I've been fine. I've been fine. It's really dope. And I wish I would have done that years ago. Mr. Cormega. Shout out to Peter Smith. He says RJ is so much garbage. He is. He really is, man. But like I said, we can get so much out of RJ, but it has to be through coaching. It has to be through the scheme of the offense. We have to put him in a spot where he can be successful. Send him a screen, send him maybe two screens. Make RJ go over around two screens. You know what I'm saying? Let him create the offense going to the basket off of a screen. That's it. Anything else is just not a good idea. You know what I'm saying? And then that's why the Knicks the league got cut down to 10. Now all of a sudden close it into 2 now. Well, all the talking that I'm doing here. But anyway, 7 minutes and 48 seconds on my clock. The Miami Heat's doing a good job passing the ball. They're finding their open men. It's like they're pushing the X button out there. Josh Hart just drove really hard. They got a nice little fast break bucket, but Obi Toppin for the open three. So that's it. Sorry about the coughing in the mic, but this guy, Obi Toppin, he scores better in transition. So they go to Knicks. They lost a cutter just now to the basket. Miami Heat does a good job running traditional college, high school plays to get guys open. To get guys layups and get guys jump shots and that type of thing. They do a really good job of that because they have no stars, literally. Like Jimmy Butler, I can argue that he's not a star. Bam Adebayo for sure is not a star. Maybe they're all stars, yeah, okay, but star basketball players, they're not. You know what I'm saying? But somehow, Miami Heat can still function without and like I said, they're role players. We're talking about Gabe Vincent for Christ's sake, Khalid Martin for Christ's sake. Duncan Robinson, Cody Zeller, Max Struss for Christ's sake. You know what I'm saying? Who are these people? But those are the guys that the Miami Heat wins games with. These guys that look like my players. Shout out to Oladipo. Drives all the way to the paint, turns around and kicks it to the shooter. Simple elementary school basketball. This guy Duncan is found his mojo. He's definitely been scoring a little bit, not a lot, but he's been scoring a decent amount for the Miami Heat today. Definitely taking advantage of their scheme, what they're trying to accomplish. So it goes in next. I don't know if they're gonna call it delay of game or something here, man. A lot of talking going on. I see Duncan Robinson is running his mouth a lot today. Brunson finally back in the game, being guarded by Khalid Martin. He's posting them up, takes a screen from Hartenstein, kicks it out to Obi. Obi gives it to IQ, I believe. That's IQ dribbling. Looking. He's looking for a screen, but didn't take it. Now he's trying to give Obi Toppin a 3-point shot. Too much dribbling by IQ. Obi Toppin set the screen. Take the screen. Stop fooling around. Let Obi Toppin sets the screen. Take the screen. Let Obi Toppin get to his spot and give him the ball. That play right there is just too much creativity there from IQ. Too much over dribbling there. Because IQ trying to get the ball inside, gives it to Brunson, being guarded by two people. Hartenstein standing right there. Obi Toppin's over there, standing there looking for a cross court 3-point shot. Just just little things like that. It just baffles me. Little things like that, man. So Gabe Vincent's trying to hear Brunson's bladder fill up. IQ gets into the paint, was able to flip a shot towards the basket. He didn't have to do that. He should have just squared up and get the shot up, man. Anyway, shout out to Geraldine. What you saying, Geraldine? She says, we have to make some decisions all season. Obi, IQ, Josh Hart. Which ones are going to sign? Yep, absolutely. But we have to make a decision. Like, or we just not a decision, but like whoever's in charge. Leon Rose and the whole team. We got an all-star team worth of executives and coaches, right? These guys need to have a big time meeting and they need to really like circle who works well and who doesn't. How do we want to play? Who's playing the way that we want to play, and whoever's not playing the way we want to play, put them on one side of the board. Put the guys that are playing the right way on the other side of the board, and then go from there. You know what I'm saying? Go from there. We have to keep moving in a forward progression. We can't stand to miss the playoffs next year. We can't make the playoffs this year and miss it next year. We can't do that. There has to be a forward progression. Anyway, here goes Miami Heat. Miami's doing a good job with their spacing, getting good spacing. Everybody's getting good driving lanes to the basket. Everybody's getting to the shots, the spots to shoot. Just now, Duncan Robinson just drove and pushed. But I think that was a bullshit call there. They're showing a replay now. He goes, I'm Duncan there. So did Duncan push off there? I don't think so. I just think that he went strong. I think he protected himself with the other arm, but he did not push off. So that's a bullshit call. That's soft. You gotta anyway. He goes Obi Toppin to Hartenstein. So the Knicks just showed their spacing there. So the Knicks have good offensive players. Guys have to see each other. We have to trust the offense and trust our spacing as well, the same way that Miami Heat does. Here goes Josh Hart starting the break there, just got a nice steal, gets it to IQ. IQ goes out of bounds. Being too fancy, spinning around, pirouetting for no reason, instead of just trying to make the good basketball play. He's trying to make the fancy basketball play. So Geraldine says she saw an article that Katie is trying to get Dame to come to play with the Suns. Listen, see that's the thing too. Dame. Listen, let's say that's true. Let's say that's true, right? That Dame, that Kevin Durant wants Dame to come to Phoenix, right? But he wants him to come to Phoenix, but you got Devin Booker and we got Chris Paul, so they wanna get Dame there without losing any of those guys. You know what I'm saying? I don't know how they're gonna do that, but anything is possible. This NBA, if they want it to happen, things happen. You know what I'm saying? So, but why is it okay for Chris Paul and Dame to coexist on the same roster, or even Dame and Devin Booker to be on the same roster? But if the Knicks make a trade to get Dame, oh man, Dame and Brunson, they can't coexist. Too many there's not enough basketballs on the court. That's the shit that losers say. And there's a lot of losers out there, especially the ones that be on Twitter and shit like that, talking all that shit. There's a lot of losers out there. Meanwhile, teams like the Brooklyn Nets, how many Hall of Famers did they get on the roster at the same time? Shout out to Philly. They went and got Harden. They already had Embiid. You know what I'm saying? And they still got Tobias Harris and Maxey and all those guys. But you never hear nobody say, "Oh, there's not enough basketballs over there in Philly." No, they don't say that. They just say, "Oh, Philly's one of the best teams in the NBA." Right? Shout out to the Bucks. How many players did they pick up over there? They can go 12 deep with legit NBA starters, man. You know what I'm saying? But you never hear about them saying, "Oh, I got too many. They need another basketball over there with the Bucks." No, the Bucks are just the best team in the East. Arguably best team in the NBA. That's how that goes. You know, shout out to a team like Denver. They got the Joker over there. They got Murray. And the job is not done. They still got Michael Porter Jr., whatever his name is. They still went and got Aaron Gordon. So they went and got more talent to make themselves better. They're not concerned with, we need another basketball over here, because it's like, who's gonna shoot who's gonna be the first option? Who's gonna be the second option? Oh my God, they're gonna want their shots. He's gonna take shots away from Kevin Knox. We don't want to take shots away from Kevin Knox. Oh, we're gonna get a shooting guard. Oh, what about the development of Quentin Grimes? We're messing up the development of Quentin Grimes if we get a good player here. Shit, it's just mind-boggling. Just mind-boggling, man. Shout out to everybody, man. CA Mafia, what's good, my man? Yeah, IQ is special. Yeah, he is. He's special. I'm not inclined to move him, but listen, if you're gonna bring IQ in here, then if you're gonna pay him, then just throwing him off the bench and just say, hey, fuck it. You know what I'm saying? We can't play like that. We have to really put him in the game plan. If IQ is gonna be that guy, then maybe IQ needs to start with Brunson. Maybe he needs to start with Brunson. And then we'll get somebody else to come in off the bench to play the IQ role off the bench. You know what I'm saying? But right now, IQ, he needs to play as much minutes as he possibly can for the Knicks in order for us to win. Josh Hart is a perfect guy to come off the bench, behind a IQ. Perfect. So we already got our guys. We already got our backcourt set. It would be nice to get a nice point guard to come behind Brunson if IQ is going to be that starter. You know what I'm saying? It would be nice to get a point guard. Josh Hart could do that. But maybe it could be Grimes. Maybe Grimes is the guy that's going to come off the bench there because of whatever. Because other teams are coming with it. So the Knicks got to do the same. Next year teams are going to get better. Teams are just going to get better. So what are we gonna do? Let's say if Boston, they say they say, you know what, we want Dame in Boston. So they could trade this guy, Jalen Brown, for Damian Lillard. That could possibly happen. You know what I'm saying? You know, that could possibly happen. And then if that happened to us, Boston with Damian Lillard is a problem for us. That's a problem. You know. But like I said, if the Knicks were to get Damian Lillard, then it's like, oh, why we got Damian Lillard for? Fuck. The Celtics will get him, trade one of their best players, and get Damian Lillard over there because they're thinking about winning the championship. But if we get Damian Lillard, the Knicks fans gonna be, oh, why we do that for? Why we do that? Take shots away from Deuce McBride out there. What about Deuce McBride's development? Why the hell we brought Damian Lillard over here? Now here goes Julius holding his ankle. Looks like he shit himself. So I'm looking at, he jumped. He just stepped on an ankle, so he's all right. It didn't look like it bent too much, like he caught it. So I think he's all right. I think he'll be fine. I'm hoping that he definitely strained it there, so he can't put any weight on it yet. He's holding it, So it's a little, I don't know. We'll see what happens here. Hopefully nothing popped there, because he's definitely rolling back and forth there like something bad happened. So they're picking him up. Let's see how he moves when he starts to move here. This is a catastrophe here. So here goes Julius. It looks like Julius can't. He's in pain. Oh, that is not a good look. He doesn't want nobody to touch him. Julius Randle don't want nobody touching him. So he's definitely in pain here. So Julius Randle's gonna have to. He's walking. He's walking on his own. So this might be a little bit dramatic. He's holding his ass. He might have shit himself. I think he shit himself. The way that he was rolling back and forth there, looked like he literally shit himself. So yeah, he just jumped up and, okay, so it did bend nice. It did that angle there showed the bend. So Julius Randle really did bend his ankle pretty good there. You know what I'm saying? So he doesn't look good that he's walking like that. But he's walking it off. This is odd because usually the referees be like, listen, man, let's get this game going. They're letting Julius Randle walk it out. So he's walking it out. He's doing it, he's walking it out there. There's that little young jock or whoever the fuck sings that. So he's walking around, he's doing his thing there. I don't know what's going on here. So this is pretty dramatic here. This is pretty dramatic. I don't know if the refs are reviewing it, but I've never seen a player turn his ankle and they're just gonna let him roll it out and walk it around. They're yelling MVP and stuff like that. Shout out to guys like Spreewell. Shout out to Spreewell that comes into the chat every once in a while. Got to hang out with him in Washington D.C. actually. Also Papa Left was there too. The guys are having a good time yelling out MVP and that type of stuff. So it's cool. It's cool to be a part of that. The chanting MVP. It's kind of fun. But I think I outgrew that shit, man. I don't know. I think I grew that yelling MVP stuff. I don't know. It's almost like Michael Jackson, look at me. Oh my God, he looked at me. That's what it makes you feel like when you chanting another dude's like that. They're not chanting his name, but I mean they're saying MVP. I don't know. Maybe that's me being weird. I guess I think that's just me being weird. So Julius Randle's actually shooting his free throws. He's not coming out the game, so I think he's going to shoot the free throws and then they're going to take him out because there's an NBA rule: if you can't make your free throws, if you can't stay out there for your free throws, then you can't come back in the game. So he has to make his free throws. Man, this shit is really drawn out, taking a lot of time here. So Julius Randle's hopping up the court there. So it looks like the Knicks are going to take a foul. So Miami Heat's fucking around, bitch ass. Miami, no, the Knicks are trying to get them out the off the court, trying to get Julius off the court, and they're going to play hot potato. Fucking corny ass Miami Heat. So anyway, Julius Randle's walking to the back there, and it looks like he could barely walk. That is not a good look for the Knicks, man. So Julius Randle's gonna be out, man. Hopefully he did not break anything. Hopefully he didn't tear anything. But I tell you one thing, It's Obi time. Obi doesn't want anybody to steal his minutes off the bench. Well, motherfucker, here it is. Julius Randle is not in the game. Obi Toppin, you're it. You're up, Bubby. You're up. We got a whole 24 minutes, 24, 26 minutes. We got a whole 26 minutes of basketball right now. Obi Toppin, you want to play? Guess whose turn it is? It's Obi time, baby. Don't be afraid, y'all. Like my man Aaron Hall. Don't be afraid, baby. You know what I'm saying? Don't be afraid. I know it sucks. We don't need it. Absolutely. It's really bad. But listen, Obi Toppin, right? Obi Toppin is the one. He's the one. You know, Knicks need to trade Julius Randle, get Obi Toppin in there to get those minutes. Well, it's time. Bad timing. But we got Obi Toppin there. We should be good, right? I think we should be. But it's up to him to prove it. RJ's in there right now acting as the power forward at the moment. So we got RJ out there for the moment. We'll see what happens in the second half. Julius Randle probably not going to play. They probably should shut him down, actually. You know, he probably shouldn't come back even if he wants to. Because IQ dribbling too much, 9, 8, 7 seconds, spin around, jump shot in the paint, and he knocks it in. That's a good pro move there. IQ knocking down the spinning jump shot there. Calling out the defense, telling guys to fill in the spots. Meanwhile, IQ standing underneath the basket while there's two shooters open. Found one. Knicks get back. It goes IQ in the paint again. 3-point shooters wide open. So there was a foul. Foul on the drive. Gabe Vincent gets all the way to the basket. A nice little drive. Yeah, man. The Knicks do too much with that paint stuff. You know, IQ was way underneath the basket. He was almost touching the other baseline. He does that way too much. He's way too deep. You know, this is 2023. These guys shoot threes in this league. So you cannot just have a shooter give a shooter that much room. So it is what it is, man. It's Obi time, man. Yep. Da, 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 da. You know what I'm saying? Da, 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 da. That's that. I'm thinking in my head right now the song I'm thinking of Mobb Deep Trife Life. I don't know if you remember how that song began. It did like it had like a you know, morning sound. Da, 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 da. Dun, 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 dun. Yep. Josh, corner three, knocks that down, baby. Knicks up 43-40, 1 minute and 30 seconds in this half here. About to be halftime, son. It's almost Obi time. Obi will be here in the second half. It's trying to cheer the kid on. You know, I don't like Obi as Gabe Benson just hits a rainbow 3-point shot, man. That guy looks like he just came off the street. Like they just gave him a jersey. Hey man, can you play? But he just hit a rainbow 3-point shot, man. Tied the game 43-43. Knicks are doing a good job. RJ wide open in the corner. He misses a three. Mitchell Robinson's inside, not boxing out, just jumping, not boxing out. If he boxed out, he would be so much more dominant. IQ playing good defense there on the ball handle there. Drives, kicks it out of Bayou, gives it to the shooter. Tyler Hero catches it and shoots it. Nice and easy. So simple. Miami, he makes it look easy. 46-43. Brunson is dribbling the ball up the court. 20 seconds. 19, 18 coming across the timeline. Takes a screen from Mitchell Robinson. Gets fouled from behind. Pull-up jump shot at the dotted line. Knocks that down. So I can't wait to see this box score. I'm not really looking at it. I'm really looking at the Miami Heat's box score. But I really would like to see what this box score is going to look like with the Knicks here. So there we go. Gabe Vincent's creating offense there. Takes a screen. Facing Mitchell Robinson on the interior. I don't know how Jimmy Butler got open. But Mitchell Robinson blocked him at the rim there. So he goes Brunson. 14 seconds, 13 seconds, 12 seconds left in the half. IQ's creating offense there. I just don't understand why they make Brunson go to the corner and let IQ create. I just don't get it. See, IQ can't even find anybody. He goes Brunson wide open in the corner. He's going to knock that down, and he does. Brunson is just, look what Brunson does. He is completely clutch. Completely clutch. This guy IQ, is not really good at creating offense, man. He can do it, but he's not very good at it. But this guy, Brunson, you want to talk about somebody good at something? That dude is really good at hitting clutch jump shots, man. That's what he does. Yeah, man. So that's what I'm trying to say. If you're gonna start IQ and Brunson together, it's gonna work. It works. It's proven time and time again that it works. So anyway, we're at the halftime, man. So, hey, man, good stuff so far. Julius Randle's got himself hurt. You know what I'm saying? Innocent though, jumping for a rebound. A guy goes underneath him. They didn't call any flagrant fouls or anything like that. It was just like a regular thing. He hurt his ankle, shot his free throws, and they took him out the game. He ran to the back. He could barely put his weight on it. It looked like he fell. Looked like he fell in the straightaway going towards the locker room. It looked like he fell as he was going through the tunnel. That is not a good look, man. So I'm praying, and I'm quite sure all of us are praying that Julius Randle is just just turn his ankle. Everything is good. They're gonna tape it up. They're gonna put a boot on it, and he'll be out for maybe like a couple games, and he can get himself ready in time, maybe to finish the season, or maybe just to get him just get him to the playoffs. You know what I'm saying? Maybe Julius Randle's season is over. You know what I'm saying? Maybe his season is over, and maybe we just use that for him to just get his body right, and then when the playoffs come, he just has to get ready. He just has to be there. That's something we're gonna have to talk about. Anyway, this is halftime, man. So let's get into it. 40. This is the correct score, 48-46. Let's refresh that to make sure that's the right thing. So we got 48-46 there. Let's take a look at the quarters. Quarter to quarter there. This is the game summary. Quarter to quarter, that's 23 for Miami, 19 for the Knicks. Second quarter, 29-23. So the Knicks basically flipped it on them. And so now the Knicks had made it a game. We're actually up by 2. So this is for all the complaining that I'm doing about how we're approaching this game and how the Knicks are executing. It's still a back and forth game because Miami is making their mistakes and stuff like that. But it is a back and forth game, so it's gonna come down to adjustments. It's gonna come down to who's gonna instill their will on this game to win. That's really what it's gonna come down to. Now we don't have our best player. We don't have Julius Randle. So I mean, are we going to do the bullshit where we're gonna force RJ to go one on one and then lose the game, or are we gonna send RJ some screens so he can utilize his game properly? Obi Toppin gonna emerge and take this serious? Listen, Julius Randle's out. It's my turn. Is he gonna accept the responsibility? You know what I'm saying? It's up to him. So then we got the shot chart here. You got Miami and the Knicks. A lot of X's there. I don't necessarily like the Knicks' shot chart. It looks a little bit weird, but this is typical for the Knicks. A lot of 3-point shots we're shooting. Not a lot of mid-range stuff here. The Miami Heat shot chart looks more like what the Knicks typically like to do. But there's a lot of X's there too. So they're shooting 41%. We're shooting 43%. 42 shots on the ball to 41. So that's about even. Take a look at this. These numbers are so close to each other. Longest run, 8, 10, 5, 8. So I mean that just tells you that there's a close game. So rebounding wise, Knicks are dominating basically 34-24. Assists 10-11. Steals 4 up. We got 3 blocks to 0 to them. 11 turnovers is a lot for the Knicks, man, at the half. So we got 11 turnovers. So Miami Heat is I don't know if it's their defense or just that the Knicks are just not playing crisp basketball, man. We just turning the ball over way too much. The Knicks are usually down at 6 at this point, or even less. Sometimes the Knicks have no turnovers at the half. That's how we give it up. For like I said, 42-41. 3-point percentage for them is 28. We're shooting 36. So we basically got to maintain our shooting percentage and just beware and be ready for Miami Heat because Miami Heat have a lot of shooters. They've been I feel like they've made more threes than us. I guess we can get deeper into that as we start talking about these stats. Points in the paint, 20-14. Knicks are up. Second chance points, 10-2. That's pretty dominant there. Fast break points is 9-6. They've been getting 3-point shots in transition, so that's why they have 9. Same thing with the Knicks. I think one was an Obi Toppin 3-point shot, and I think another one was IQ. If I'm not mistaken, no, it might have been Josh Hart for a transition 3-point shot. So all these transition shots are so different from just like 10 years ago. Everything is a 3-point shot. You can judge that by the 9 and the 6 there. So it is what it is, man. Let's really get into this box score. That's what I'm really interested in. So we'll take a look at whoever's first here. So the first one is the Miami Heat. So we got they're spreading the wealth. As you can look at the minutes of distribution. There's a lot of 14s. There's a lot of nines. 18s, 10s. So the Miami Heat is doing a good job of spreading the wealth around with the minutes. The leading scorer is Gabe Vincent with 11. You got Tyler Hero with 9. Who else is here? Bam Adebayo also has 7. Jimmy Butler has 6 as well. So I mean, like I said, they're spreading the wealth here. Passing the ball wise, there's a lot of all their major guys, 3 assists. You see 2 assists there, so they're passing the ball pretty well. Rebounding wise, they're doing a team rebounding job. Bam got 4, Victor got 2, Kevin Love got 3. You keep forgetting Kevin Love's on his roster. It's crazy. But everybody else 4, 3, 2. There's a lot of similar stats all across the board in this box score here. 3-point shooting. Like I said, they're 28%. They shot 6 for 21, so they only shot 6 3-point shots. It seemed like they shot so many because Duncan is 3 for 3. Where are the other shooters? And Gabe Vincent is 2 for 2. So those are the two guys that are killing us from 3 on their side. So they haven't missed yet. So that's why it looks like they shot more. So let's take a look at the Knicks here. So we're looking at the Knicks box score. Mitchell Robinson, who people keep saying that he's so good. He has 1 block. He has 2 points, 4 rebounds. He only played 9 minutes. You know what I'm saying? Was he in foul trouble? Where's his fouls? He has 0 personal fouls. So he's not in foul trouble. So it's just like maybe Tom Thibodeau thought that Hartenstein was playing better. Hartenstein he had 6 rebounds, no assists, 1 steal, he got 1 block, 4 points. Hartenstein was doing a good job being a facilitator, being a ball mover. So I guess we needed that. We needed better passing. So that's why Hartenstein was out there. I guess Tom Thibodeau, that's a good call. I think that's a good call for the need. We needed Hartenstein, to be out there to move the ball. So we'll see how that plays out in the second half. RJ had a first half to forget. 0 for 8, 0 for 4 from 3. Come on, man. 2 rebounds. He got no assists, no steals. He does have a block. He only has 1 point, and it's a free throw. He's 1 for 2 from the free throws. He only has 1 point, man. So I mean, for a guy that's a third leading scorer on the roster, let's just pull up his team. I mean, his yearly stats here. For a guy that's scoring 19 points per game, getting 5 rebounds, 2.8, so basically 3 assists per game. Great NBA body, 214 pounds, 6'6". He's only 22. At that first half of this game, man, this guy got 1 point, man. So 1.2 rebounds. That is just not going to cut it. It's just not going to cut it, man. Julius Randle, not having a good shooting day either, 1 for 5, but at least he's actively doing something. He got the 5 rebounds, got the 1 assist, 2 turnovers. He only has 3 points. But Julius Randle, I feel like he was a little bit more involved in the offense in a positive way compared to Julius Randle. Anyway, Julius was not playing well. You got to contribute that to Tom Thibodeau, because we started the game force feeding RJ isolation shots, which is not his game. And that in turn took Julius off his game, because now Julius has to be RJ, and that is just not the right way to go about things. Julius Randle needs to be getting the ball at all times, fam. He's our best player. We should not be deferring a third string guy just so we can get him shots. It's ridiculous. It's just a ridiculous way to think about basketball. Mitchell Robinson, even though I talked about him too, and he threw in 9 minutes, 2 points and 4 rebounds. That's fine. If you finish the game with 4 points, excuse me, with 8 rebounds and 2 blocks, you'll take that. It's a contribution to the game. Jalen Brunson, only 7 points, 2 assists. I got a tickle in my throat, man. So 7 points, 2 assists, 3 for 8, 37%. The issue I have with this is the same thing. We should have been going to Brunson early on rather than going towards RJ Barrett. It's just ridiculous to me. You know what I'm saying? So Grimes was shooting the lights out in the beginning of the game. So I mean, 3 for 5 from 3, 3 for 5 from the floor. So all he is right now is a 3-point shooter. So that's all he's doing for us. He does have the 5 rebounds, but if he's not making his 3-point shot, then what's he doing for you? That's the issue that I have with Quentin Grimes. So Emmanuel quickly is basically doing everything, man. He got 14 points, leading all scorers today. Two rebounds. He got a steal. No, excuse me. Two assists, one rebound, one steal. Was that one turnover? He does have one turnover. But he's basically doing everything. The free throws we got to improve with that. He's 3 for 6, 1 for 3 from three. But he's contributing on all fronts, defensively as well. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, he needs to get more minutes. He just needs to get more minutes. Quentin Grimes is nice to see him shoot, to see him get those threes, but we need more out that shooting guard position, man. And the IQ literally needs to get more and more minutes, in order for us to survive out in these streets, because we literally need him to succeed, man. So anyway, Hartenstein, like I already talked about him, Josh Hart had a really good game in that first half, 14 minutes, perfect from the field, one 3-point shot that he made in a regular layup, four rebounds, two assists, two steals, no turnovers. What is this? No, he does have three turnovers. So I'm looking at this steals and assists there. So he contributed well to the game, man. He only scored 5 points, but he did have a good impact coming off the bench there. So he does well. Obi Toppin, just a lot of ones. He's one from the field. He did hit a 3-point shot. He had one rebound, one assist, and that's it. So like, listen, Obi Toppin. People keep saying Obi Toppin, Obi Toppin, Obi Toppin, but here it goes. Julius Randle's hurt right now, so Obi Toppin, it's your turn. You only played 6 minutes and 43 seconds. Hopefully, Tom Thibodeau calls this kid's number to replace Julius Randle's minutes, and hopefully, this kid can contribute. If not, then it has to be RJ that's gonna have to take over that power forward spot. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be interesting to see what Tom Thibodeau does here. You're gonna have to start Obi. I'm thinking, right? You're gonna have to start Obi with RJ. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if he's gonna start Josh instead. It's gonna be interesting to see what happens if Julius Randle misses a lot of time. It's gonna be interesting to see who fills what spot. You know what I'm saying? Because we don't have much versatility at the forward spot there. We do have Evan Fournier. He can come in there and contribute. Miles McBride as well. But there's going to have to be a line shift where RJ and Obi Toppin are going to have to take a lot of minutes there at the forward spot if Julius is going to be out, man. So it's interesting, man. We haven't seen shit from Obi Toppin all year, man. He just has not been playing well at all. He's just basically, a 3-point shooter. That's it. He's just an athletic 3-point shooter. A guy that basket hugs, a guy that doesn't rebound, a guy that doesn't defend well. You know what I'm saying? A guy that doesn't contribute anything to the game aside from shooting wide open 3-point shots and getting sneaky baskets by not playing defense and not rebounding. Basket hugging. So it's a very frustrating situation right now here for the Knicks there. But I mean, listen, man. Julius Randle, we put a lot of pressure on that dude. He hurt himself. So it's next man up. We have to keep it moving. We have to keep it moving. We're playing against a rival here, Miami Heat. This is action. The action, it doesn't matter if that we hurt. You see you saw that when Julius Randle, the Knicks were trying to get a foul so they can get Julius Randle out of the game. Miami Heat didn't care. They were playing hot potato. So they don't care about us. They don't care about Julius Randle's hurt. You know what I'm saying? So they're trying to win. This is serious here. So we're playing against Miami Heat. We play Cleveland next. So this is gonna be very interesting, man. Knicks are up right now, 48-46. We're just gonna have to see what happens, man. We're just gonna have to see how we function, how we get through this, how we get through this adversity. Hey man, so take a look at. I see Dope Soul. Hey, what's good, Dope? That's Miss Steph here. Shout out to Steph. Yeah, catching up with you guys here. Yeah, man, talk about it. This is it here. Obi Toppin's time to shine, man. It's definitely Obi Toppin's time to shine now. He wanted minutes. It's time to here you go. And what they say? Like here you go. You know what I'm saying? You want some minutes? Come and get some, baby. Yeah, man. Yeah, this is tough. Because we can't afford to be without both of them, Brunson and Julius. You can see that Brunson is not 100% himself. Brunson is hurt. It sucks that we're wasting time. He probably shouldn't have played today. But if, like I said, if Julius Randle's hurt, Julius Randle and Brunson hurt at the same time, we're done. We're done. Just with the tight rotation that Tom Thibodeau chose to run all year. So now if you lose Julius and you lose Brunson at the same time, both of those guys can't play at 100%, then you have to look to Fournier and you have to look to Derrick Rose. Two guys that we benched all year. Those are the two guys that we're gonna have to go to save the season. So I don't want to talk that far, and I don't that's just really bad news there. But that's what we're talking about here. We're talking about bringing in Fournier and Rose to cover for Julius and Randall if that was the case. That's just not going to be a good thing. That's not going to be a good thing. I mean, Knicks are going to have to run and gun if you're going to do that. Yeah. That's another that's a big conversation. Shout out to Trav, big time, big boy here, Mr. Trav. Good to see Trav here. Yep, Randall is out for that second half, Steph. It's going to be interesting. So I'm taking a look now. We started the second half there. We got Grimes out there. We got Mitch. Obi Toppin started the second half. Let's go. It's time. Obi Toppin, top of the key, being guarding Kevin Love. He goes Jimmy Butler. Obi Toppin just got caught with the pump fake there. Kevin Love misses that 3-point shot. Here comes RJ skipping, looking. Nobody's ready to get the ball there. Brunson just called for it. He set a screen. Now he comes out the way, gets it at the top of the key, fakes it, drives all the way to the basket there, pump fakes. He's looking. Nobody's cutting. Here goes Quentin Grimes, just throws up a 3-point shot. He misses it. So listen, nobody was cutting. This guy Brunson gets all the way to the paint, no movement, just by himself down there. He goes Gabe Vincent, left-hand corner, being guarded by Brunson, takes a screen, kicks it out to Jimmy Butler, simple basketball, all the way to the basket, kicks it out to Kevin Love, who hasn't moved from that spot in 2 possessions, and he knocks down a 3-point shot. So old man Kevin Love, right in the same spot, hits that 3-point shot finally. Man, he looks like Reed Richards, man. He's getting old, man. It's amazing how time flies. I remember when he was I remember when he was in high school, for Christ's sake. I remember him in UCLA as well. He looked fat in UCLA. Then he got himself in shape. In Minnesota in about his second year, he got himself into shape, changed his haircut, and then started becoming a all-star, 24 points and 12 rebounds, 5 assists, kicking ass, man. And now he's an old man now. It's just amazing how that goes, man. And you got whoever's out there complaining about, oh my God, I don't have an opportunity. Oh my God, I'm not getting no bitches. Oh my God, I don't have no money. Whoever's out there complaining about stuff like that. Listen, man, time ain't shit, man. One second you look up, you're in high school. Next second you look up, your kids are about to be in high school. Or you might look up and you might have a straight grown-up adult walking the earth. Hey, it's crazy. Yo, let me throw this out there for the hip hop people. I just saw a freestyle just now on Sway, right? Where Talib Kweli was on there and his son was there. So Talib Kweli and his son was rapping together in a cipher. And you know how Sway gives it up. They was going hard, and his son was going hard. His son, his name is Amani. Now listen, I remember Amani when he was a baby when the Black Star album first came out back in the 90s. Where most of them, they were in the dollar cab and they're talking about 1, 2, 3, Mos Def and Talib Kweli. If you watch that video, Amani was a baby in that video. He was a baby. His mom was in the video, and his mom was holding Amani in that video. That is so crazy. And then this kid, Talib Kweli's son, is 27 years old now. You know what I'm saying? He got bars for days too. So like I'm trying to say, one day you're gonna look up and you're like 20 something. And next thing you look, you're going to be close to 50 and you're going to have a grown ass man, if you're so lucky, walking the earth. You know what I'm saying? So stop complaining. Man, stop complaining. Go out and get you something, man. Like Goody Mob said, go out. You got to get up, get out, and get something. You know what I'm saying? Don't let the world pass you by, fam. Cut the complaining. Stop. Oh, I got mental health issues. No, you don't. You just a bitch. You know what I'm saying? Get it together and let's live your life. Let's do it. Let's do it. You know what I'm saying? You don't have mental health problems. You just a bitch. Come on, man. Get it going. So I say all that to say, Obi Toppin, it's your turn, baby. It's your turn. Let's go. Shout out to everybody here. We got Kev01. What's good, man? Bro, first time I see you without the hat. I look younger. How the hell are you gonna say that? Man, you guys just be capping. I look younger. I'm just a cool cat, man. You know what I'm saying? So I look older with the hat. And then with my receding hairline and stuff like that, I look younger. I don't know. I got my light skin hoodie on today, as you can see. Like I said, no facial hair because I had a training course today. Had to shave all my facial hair off. But it is what it is. Not like I had a lot of facial hair to begin with, but and I don't have no beard, no mustache, looking crazy, looking like a sex offender out this mother. He goes, RJ, doing everything Lee Halen taught him, misses a point blank range layup. Anyway, Miami Heat take the lead there. They got 41. It's gonna be 49-48. Got Gabe Vincent creating some offense there. Cross court 3-point shot there, misses it. Uh Brunson fighting for that rebound. He got himself to it. All the way to the bucket there. They call a charging foul. That is garbage. That Miami Heat player jumped in front of him and stopped him from moving. You cannot do that. So I mean, watch this replay. Showing a replay. Like, watch the Miami Heat player. He just stopped. He stopped and spread his legs. That is a foul. Saying that Brunson went around. No, this guy gave Vincent spread his legs there and created that foul. I just don't understand these refs. I don't understand these refs, man. Yeah, Vinny Vegas, man. Vinny Vegas. Listen, for people like I said, there's people out there say, "Oh my God, my rent is due. I don't have any money to go to the bar, so I haven't been out in weeks. I'm so depressed." No, it's not. You just broke. You just broke. You know what? You need some money. And you're not getting it from your regular job. Go get another job. You know what I'm saying? Cancel your cable, fam. Cancel your cable and get up and go to the bar and watch the game. Okay, that'll save you like $200 a month, right? Cancel your cable and then go to the bar and watch the Knicks game. Or watch the Knicks game on your phone. Cancel your cable and watch the Knicks game on your phone. You know what I'm saying? Hello, you just saved yourself $100 something. Now you got money in your pocket. You're not depressed. You just a bitch. Here comes Miami Heat. It looks like, is that Jimmy? Jimmy at the top of the key, dribbling, coming around the screen there. Driving, looking, kicks it out to Tyler Hero. Tyler Hero's within range. He could pull it up. He's taking the screen, goes right around the screen, pops it. Oh, he misses it. Mitchell Robinson with the rebound. Here comes Jalen. Shout out to Julius. Hopefully Julius is good. Brunson is using Mitchell Robinson well with that pick. In the paint, coming out. Quentin Grimes doesn't know how to get open. You got Brunson looking to give somebody the ball. Gives it to RJ. RJ instantly double team. Kick it back out to Brunson. Brunson got to do something. Gives it to Obi. Obi Toppin had to shoot the 3-point shot. He didn't get his foot set or nothing. He just got the ball and just threw it up there. Just not focused. Not focused. Come on, man. Knicks are up, which is incredible. 53-52. 8 minutes and 22 seconds, man. You got Gabe Vincent on the bottom half of the screen there being guarded by Brunson. He looks like he's going to take the screen. He does take it. He's using the screen nicely there, able to get a nice wide open shot. Obi Toppin with a nice rebound, gives it to Quentin Grimes. He's pushing the ball there. They got two defenders in front of him, and he's looking around. Gives it to RJ. RJ goes right into two defenders again. Fadeaway jump shot in the paint. No good. But did he get fouled? It's garbage. These referees, man, if they would just call the game right, then it'll be fine. Because I didn't see a foul on RJ. I didn't see a foul on RJ. I'll take the foul, but there was no foul. So anyway, RJ needs to make his free throws. This right now, you want to talk about you want RJ to be his team as he misses the first free throw. And, do these guys really want to be good or not? Do they want to be great? You know what I'm saying? Or are people just capping for them? First free throw is up, he misses it. This guy is 0 for 8 from the field, 1 for 3 from the free throw line. Second free throw, he knocks that down. So he's 2 for 4 from the free throw line, and he's 0 for 8 from the field. Come on, man. Let's get it together here. While Gabe Vincent is just trotting down the court like he does this all day. Jimmy Butler finds Gabe Vincent right inside there and lays it up at the baseline. And Gabe Vincent act like he do this all day. He's the leading scorer for Miami right now. He got 14 points. Gabe Vincent has 14 points. He's the leading scorer. 2 games in a row against the Knicks. Gabe Vincent's out there looking like, just out there looking like. Brunson, top of the key, stutter steps all the way to the basket, flicks up a left-handed shot, no good. Mitchell Robinson, again, not boxing out, not timing it, not looking for the rebound, and then slips right through his fingers and somebody else gets it. Here goes Kevin. Who is that? Kevin Love. Old man strength on the inside, just drives and lays it up, nice and easy, right in front of Mitchell Robinson, right in front of him. Remember Mitchell Robinson snatched the ball out of one of the Houston Rockets' hands last night, and people, you know what people were saying. You guys already know what they were saying about Mitchell Robinson. But then here we go playing against a good team. What's Mitchell Robinson doing? It was RJ fooling around, able to flick it in. He finally scores. So RJ finally got off his nut. So he's 1 for 9 right now. He goes, is that Bam? Yep. No, that's Butler. Butler drives, misses it. Here goes Quentin Grimes pushing. Gets it to Brunson. Brunson's looking, trying to create offense, trying to create a foul. Gets all the way to the bucket. No foul called. Slam to the ground. No foul call. Here comes Gabe Vincent. No look pass to Jimmy Butler with a nice drive there. Quentin Grimes not paying attention. So we're going back and forth, man. This is one mistake from Miami. Knicks take advantage. 1-2 mistakes from the Knicks and Miami's taking advantage. So it is what it is. Here goes RJ. RJ's looking to do something. Quentin Grimes came over, got in his way for no reason. RJ gets it to Obi. Obi decided to cross over and go right towards RJ. So they're playing hot potato. Obi Toppin gets fouled just now. They didn't call it. So that was a dead possession by the Knicks there. Nobody wanted to shoot it, and they just were not reading the basketball. Was not reading the floor well. Not enough spacing, man. Here comes Brunson coming up here. The Knicks are down by 2. 5 minutes and 34 seconds left in his third. Sheesh. They got Kareem is here. What's good, Kareem? Yeah, man. Shout out to everybody here. Yeah, it's unbelievable. So the Knicks are fighting here. This guy Brunson just scored. Looks like he's about to get a free throw as well. I missed it because I was taking a look at Kareem coming in here. Nice little pull up, but did they call a foul there? No, somebody tapped it in. So I missed that. So you got Brunson drove to the basket. Yeah, so I definitely missed it there. He didn't get fouled on that play. So I missed how Brunson scored, but he did score though. Free throw is made, 61-60. Here comes Gabe Vincent coming down the court like he's an all-star. Dribbling in front of Brunson. Takes the screen. Yeah, Brunson's getting killed by the screen. Grimes switched. Shot is up. And Gabe Vincent knocks down another one. I think he got 16 points now. Gabe Vincent out there is just looking like a perennial all-star. Gabe Vincent, I'm trying to figure out who he reminded me of right now, but he's looking like he been doing this. Obi Toppin kicks it out to Grimes. Grimes fakes it, and finally gets a shot up. No good. Yeah. This is incredible. Jimmy Butler bringing the ball up the court, surveying, looking around, being guarded by RJ, taking a lot of screens, so many screens. Inside to Adebayo. Adebayo uses athleticism to get the ball up and over the rim and right in front of Mitch Robinson. Knicks down by 3 now. Here comes Brunson, gives it to RJ. Good picks by Mitch there. Obi Toppin gives it over to Quentin Grimes all the way to the basket. Nice little layup there. No foul. Get your ass up and get back on defense, fam. Let's go. Stop looking at the refs. Here comes Jimmy Butler. Go right into his position. Goes right to the spot where he can make a shot. Kicks it out to Gabe Vincent, who was able to get it. Throws a cross-court pass. My God. To Kevin Love. Kevin Love, Mr. Old School, all the way inside. Nice and easy to Bam Adebayo. Gives it back to Tyler Hero. Back to Love. Back to, wow. Turnover by the Knicks there, by Miami. Quentin Grimes gets it. Nice little layup. He misses that. He was too busy trying to get that alley-oop. He was not prepared to make that layup. Here comes Jimmy Butler. Nice drive to the paint and kick out for the three-point shooter. No good. Mitchell Robinson with the rebound. Brunson gets it on the right-hand side. He's looking. Pushes the ball up to Obi. No, that's RJ. RJ hits a three-point shot. So he hit a three-point shot at Miami. He's calling a timeout. Do you see the difference between the Knicks timeouts and the Miami Heat timeouts? Miami Heat calls a timeout when the lead changes. The Knicks call timeouts when they're down by 10. You know what I'm saying? It's just bugged out. It just bugged out. Yeah, Mitchell Robinson looks tired. He only got one job. Motherfucker always looks like he needs a Red Bull. You know what I'm saying? It looks like he needs like a shot of penicillin or something. It's unbelievable, man. But it is what it is, man. Everything we complain about day in and day out, it's just gonna be the same thing forever, man. These guys are just not, for as much as I want to give them, like I maintain, I feel like the Knicks can beat anybody. But listen, when it comes down to the playoffs, these teams with more experience and stuff like that, they're gonna lock in. Can the Knicks lock in? Now that Julius is hurt, it doesn't look too good for us right now. He got hurt right at the wrong time. Julius Randle is extremely strong, man. Extremely strong, extremely resilient. If he can play, he's gonna play. You know what I'm saying? So the playoffs are coming, man. I anticipate Julius Randle being ready for that. But like I said, the Knicks are having trouble scoring. We have no like real go-to moves. A lot of times we forget about spacing. We forget what we do well. And when it comes down to it, if the Knicks can be rattled, and if the Knicks get flustered and that type of thing, then we don't have a shot. But if we lock in and tighten it back up, if we can tighten it back up, then we should be fine. We should be fine. But we have the odds stacked up against us, man, right now, man. It's just really bad. Yeah, man. Shout out to another one of my coworkers, Mr. Richie. He's out there in the game with his son. He calls his son little man, but his son is like 19 years old now. He's like a big boy. I think his son is in the Navy. You know what I'm saying? So he's a grown ass man now. He still calls him his baby boy. But listen, man, when you have kids, it's always like that. Shout out to my man here. We got a Knicks family here. Got a dog, got a newborn, young family there, talking about their experience with the Knicks and stuff. So listen, man, kids. One day your kid is just a little blob, and then next thing you know, the motherfucker's a grown man, busting his gun for your country. Ain't that some shit? I'm trying to tell you, man. You know, I'm trying to tell you, you gotta live your life, y'all. Live your life. If you got dreams, if you got aspirations, you gotta get it. You gotta get it. No matter how old you are, no matter how stupid it looks, how stupid it sounds, it's your life. You only got one life to live. You know what I'm saying? Don't wait till you're like 60 something or 70 something, and you're sitting down wishing that you could do something, you know, or waiting for that grandson to come through so you can show your grandson some stuff. You know, you gotta live for yourself. Sometimes you gotta call your own number. Put yourself in the game, coach. Know what I mean? Let me get a little tight up on here. He goes on Miami Heat doing a good job getting the ball in the right spots, man. He goes this guy Clip Martin gives it over to Jimmy Butler. Jimmy Butler being guarded by Grimes. Easy drive to the left, swings around Mitchell Robinson, but they call a foul. You're gonna get the foul called if you're aggressive. Jimmy Butler's aggressive, getting into the spots, extremely aggressive, sidestepping and stuff like that. Playing basketball, playing aggressive style of basketball, you're gonna get calls. You know. Shout out to Gabe Vincent, man. I feel like giving him a standing ovation myself. The guy got 18 points. Gabe Vincent, 18 points in 24 minutes, man. 3 assists, 2 rebounds. Playing really well there. Duncan Robinson is shooting the lights out too, man. Duncan Robinson just shot another 3. So Duncan Robinson, he just made that 67 for Miami. So Duncan Robinson has 12 points at the moment. So he's playing extremely well, shooting that basketball. For a guy that they benched all year, now they need him, and he just comes out and he just produces because that's what professional basketball players do, y'all. Knicks are trading buckets. So the Knicks got 69 to 67 here. Jimmy Butler got Oladipo with some Viagra sneakers. These sneakers are the color of Viagra. So I can't say nothing because I'm literally wearing a light skin hoodie right now. So, but I mean, this guy Oladipo looks like he's wearing what do you call? Anyway, let me chill. Let me chill. So sometimes I be saying some wild shit. So anyway, shout out to my man here shooting his free throw here. So that's a good pickup there. That's Cody Zeller. Cody Zeller's been in the league for a while. Number 44. He's a good basketball player. Gonna contribute. Cody Zeller. Shout out to his brother. Cody Zeller, I forgot the other one. He has a brother in the NBA. I think he has like 3 brothers, something like that. 2 brothers. Anyway, Knicks, Brunson coming up through the middle there, being guarded by Clip Martin. They switched it. Now Oladipo's guarding him. They sent a double team right to him. Obi Toppin standing in no man's land, gets it to Grimes. Grimes crossing over, in and out. Not looking to score, gives it to Hartenstein for a flip. But Quentin Grimes should have just scored. Quentin Grimes beat his man, got all the way to the pause. That was crazy. But he got past his man there, and he didn't put a shot up. He decided to kick it back out to Hartenstein for a floater when he had his own shot. But damn, man, Quentin Grimes beating his man. That's woo. Shit is crazy. Here goes Tyler Hero coming around the screen. He just knows how to work that screen. Pull up jump shot at the foul line, knocks that down. Tyler Hero does a really good job fighting around those screens, man. That's simple basketball. Simple basketball. You're just in your office going around screens and looking for the pass. If you don't got the pass, just pull up, take that jump shot. Brunson into Hartenstein. Hartenstein, fooling around, turned around and gave it to Grimes, and he passed it before he saw him, and then it went out of bounds. It's crazy. 69-69 is just a very ugly basketball game for the Knicks on the Knicks side. The Knicks are just doing way too much. Even though we're playing bad basketball right now, the game is tied, because that tells you right there that Miami Heat is not playing so good, so much better than us. It's just that they're moving the ball and they have great spacing right now. Oladipo pulls up for a mid-range jump shot, knocks that down with his Viagra sneakers on. He's looking. Here goes Brunson, bringing up the ball up the court. IQ finally in the game. Do you believe that? IQ missed the entire quarter. There is no excuse for IQ not being in the game. I totally forgot that IQ was not playing. IQ just came in with a minute left in the third quarter. How come Quentin IQ was not in the game sooner? It's just very peculiar. Very peculiar, this Tom Thibodeau, man. Very peculiar. Here goes Tyler Hero. Looking, gives it over to Duncan. Duncan could have pulled up, but he didn't. Looking to make the right play. Gives it over to Clip Martin. He drives, kicks it out. Here goes a three-point shooter, Oladipo. Right on cue. IQ just gets a nice little steal. Wow, big time sidestep for the right-hand layup. Beautiful, beautiful. It goes Tyler Hero on the left-hand side, crossover, and then he just pulls up nice and easy, knocks that down. Tyler Hero's really good, yo. People keep saying that Tyler Hero sucks. This kid is really, really, really good. Really good basketball player. He just knows how to play. He is really, really good. Tyler Hero is really good. Much respect to him, But here goes IQ in the top of the key. I mean, I can't get past those sneakers, man. That is just a bad decision for your feet. Because IQ comes around the screen there. He pulls up, doesn't square up, but he still knocks it down. IQ is a man. IQ is a real basketball player, guys. He goes Captain Viagra driving up the key here, all the way to the basket, and just kills Hartenstein. And do they call a foul on Hartenstein? Hartenstein just bust his hamstring. You might have a loose testicles. Unbelievable. 76-74. Got a minute. Got a second. 1.2 seconds. Look at Oladipo. Just drives there. That's literally the same thing that Gabe Vincent did. It's okay. It's all right. It's okay. It's all right. Yeah. So the Knicks up 76-74. Looks like there's going to be some free throws here by Captain Viagra. He's at the free throw line. First free throw is about to be up whenever he decides to shoot that. First one is up. He knocks that down. First one. So Captain Viagra only has 2 points. I think he just got one. Yeah, so now he has 3. Captain Viagra with the second shot. Taking him forever, man. Get the shot up already. I got stuff to do today. So he makes that one. So he got 4 points now. Josh Hart can't get the ball in bounds because the entire Knicks squad is across the half court line. They have to come back to get him. Unbelievable. 5-second violation on an inbounds play. Could you imagine that? It's crazy. With a minute. It's going to be with a second left. Can't get the ball in bounds. Unreal. So anyway, the Knicks are making this harder than it needs to be. The score is 76-76 in the third quarter. Like I'm in awe that that Tom Thibodeau took basically, you can't say benched, but he literally did not call IQ's name off the bench for an entire quarter almost. It was only a minute and change left in the third quarter when IQ came in the game, yo. So right now, what is IQ's minutes? Let me see IQ's minutes. I mean, you quickly just play 20 minutes right now. That's fine. But in contrast, Jalen Brunson has played 30. Quentin Grimes has played 24. So a guy that we absolutely need is that's leading all scorers at the moment, 21 points tonight. And he was basically benched the entire third quarter. It doesn't make any sense. It doesn't make any sense. Manu quickly only has 20 minutes, and Manu quickly should be closer to 25, or 20, or at least 25. He should his number should have been called a little bit sooner. That's what I have to say. It just needed to be called a little bit sooner. So now you're gonna put IQ in the game, and now you're not gonna take him out. He's basically gonna play the rest of the game now. It's gonna be very hard to take IQ out. You have to keep him in. So he's gonna have to play 12 straight minutes now to get him up to 32. But if he doesn't play 12 straight minutes and he takes him out for whatever reason, there's no excuse for quickly not getting 30 something minutes tonight. Anyway, that's Tom Thibodeau. I just don't understand. I really don't. I really don't understand. Julius Randle's hurt, and we decide to bench quickly for the entire quarter. It's crazy. It's crazy, and it's not just me. It's not just me being a hater, hating on Tom Thibodeau. And people love to stick up for these guys for no reason. Oh, you're gonna talk badly about a Hall of Famer like that? Listen, man. Listen, we watch these games, fam. You can't say, "Oh, I watch games." Motherfucker, I do a watch along, bro. I watch along. I watch these fucking games. Okay, I've been watching these games for like, well, this is like maybe like the second year. Second year I've been doing the watch alongs. Listen, man, we watch games, fam. Okay, we watch games over here. Yeah. There's a lot of stars in the audience today. Wow, look at that. We got CC Sabathia is there. He looking real skinny, man. I hope he's all right. CC Sabathia is out there. Got a lot of celebrities, man. Yep. Here comes Captain Viagra. Gives it over to Cody Zeller. Cody Zeller traveled, but didn't call it. Gives it to Tyler Hero. Tyler Hero does a really good job skipping around. Gives it to Duncan Robinson. Fakes and drives. That's what he does. Gets his own rebound there, but they're going to call a foul on the ground on probably Hartenstein. Sorry for the bang on the mic. Yeah. That guy, Duncan Robinson looks like the kid from Home Depot or Jimmy Neutron, whatever, which one you want to say. Yeah. Aha! Who's this? I am Jarrell, the Zeller brothers, Luke, Tyler, and Cody. Isn't that the whitest names you ever heard? Yeah. I bet you they were so cool probably back in the days, man. Hanging out in the neighborhood, riding bikes and stuff like that. The Zeller brothers, unbelievable. Duncan Robinson, another 3-point shot. See, listen, the Miami Heat are not doing a good job creating because they have a lot of role players. They have a lot of like just guys that just pulled off the street. So there's not a lot of talent, but they play good team basketball. Now the Knicks, we're better than them talent wise, but we just not really good at playing basketball, organized basketball. So that's our problem. But Quentin Grimes just hit a 3-point shot. So Quentin Grimes, he's knocking down that three. If he wasn't knocking down that three, he's not doing shit for you. So right now, I'm not sure what Quentin Grimes has right now. I think Quentin Grimes got 16 points right now. Another 3-point shot. The thing about him, he has really great rotation on that 3-point shot. It's starting to become more automatic. Definitely a good thing. But he puts in the work. The shit is not coming for no reason. The guy's putting in a lot of work out there. It goes Kareem Grant. When you saying that, Kareem? He said maybe Tibbs is giving IQ the whole fourth. Yeah, he probably is. He's probably gonna play that whole fourth. For him playing the whole fourth, I don't think is a good idea. Might need to give him a little bit of a break to start the fourth, maybe, and then let him rock out for 10 minutes, 8 minutes. But he should have played at least 5 minutes in that third quarter. Anyway, this is a dogfight, man. It's gonna be like whoever makes the last mistake is gonna win this game. I mean, is gonna lose this game. Whoever makes the last mistakes. Josh Hart fakes, he didn't let the ball go, gives it back to IQ. There's no movement. RJ sets a screen for IQ. IQ is stuck there with a double team. Ooh, good pass inside to Hartenstein. Wow, what a pass there. Big time pass. Hartenstein was paying attention. He caught him, was able to finish too, man. So it's 81-79. We just crossed the 10-minute mark. Good basketball going on here. Tyler Hero doing a good job moving. Hot potato, get into his office there. He should have pulled up. He didn't. Captain Viagra gets the loose ball, gets a pump fake. Good defense by IQ there. Did he foul him? No, he didn't. But Oladipo still knocked it down. So Captain Viagra just knocked down another shot. So I think he only has like 8 or something like that. Let me take a look at what's going on with Miami. So Oladipo, for some reason, his number is being called. So and I believe he has 6 points now. Yeah, he probably has 6 points. Here goes IQ driving. He should have laid it up. He didn't. Kicked it out to Grimes. Gets it to Josh. Josh is afraid to shoot it. Drives, spins to the lane, and he gets to the basket, man. He is really good. One of our best finishers, on the roster, Mr. Josh. So we got Oladipo is playing point guard now. Captain Viagra. He's dribbling, getting a full lane to the basket. He scored another bucket. So listen, this guy used to score 20 points per game in his career at some point, 18, 17 a couple times. You know what I'm saying? So he used to be a scorer in this NBA, man. All you need is a little bit of muscle memory. The guy starts scoring again. So here goes IQ on the right hand side being double teamed. They're playing a pseudo zone. So Knicks are playing Miami playing a zone, and it looks like there's a legal defense going on here. So I mean, the NBA they allow zone, but you still have to guard somebody. You can't just be standing in space there. So they get in a technical foul shot here. At least that's what I'm assuming. I don't know if there was a technical foul called on Spoelstra, but I think that was a legal defense call there. But Josh Hart there, man, he doesn't want to shoot it, man. But when he does, look at this big time move on the inside. Strong enough to take the contact and still get the shot up and lay it up. 84-84. Knicks got to get some points on the board and get some stops here. IQ being guarded by Khalid Martin there. Khalid Martin looked like he jammed his leg a little bit. He's kind of like holding his leg a little. It goes Quentin Grimes with a sidestep 3-point shot. He misses that. Not a good possession by the Knicks there. Here comes I think that's Bam Adebayo bringing the ball up. Gives it over to Tyler Hero. Always makes great decisions. Adebayo gives it to Captain Viagra. Step back 3-point shot. He's feeling himself. He missed that one. So here comes Josh. Josh Hart dribbling, looking to take a screen there by Obi. IQ takes the screen. No, from RJ, excuse me. So there's no motion by the Knicks here. IQ is dribbling the ball, crossing over, got a double team, refuses to give it to Josh Hart. It's weird. What is going on here? He goes right. This is a bad possession. Move the ball. He should have passed it to Hart just now. So anyway, here comes the Miami Heat here. Tyler Hero gives it over to Bam Adebayo. Just fumbling and bumbling there. Kicks it back out to Tyler Hero. Tyler Hero's going for the 3, guys. Spoiler alert. Spin. Oh, he does. He crosses the 3-point line, kicks it out to Captain Viagra. He misses that one. Hartenstein with the rebound. Gives it over to RJ. RJ skipping across the lane. Looked like he broke both legs, but he's all good. Being guarded by Tyler Hero there. He's dribbling through his legs. No screen for him. No screen. Spin into the lane, and he just shoots it, and it goes in. Good shot, but he waited till the double team approached them, and then he shot it. It could have been it could have ended up being one of his patented turnovers, but instead he was able to get the shot in. Adebayo came over there to double team, but didn't do nothing with the double team. Shout out to Bam Adebayo talking shit that he's like one of that he should have won the defensive player of the year last year. That he could defend all 5 positions. He's good. He's okay. He's good. He's a good player, but I think he's thinking of himself a little bit too highly. So the Knicks are winning 86-84. It's all good. It's all good. All good. All good, man. So we'll see, man. We're not quite in crunch time yet. We're at the 7-minute mark. 7 minutes and what's that? 12 seconds. I say crunch time starts around 6. Once we get into the 6s, about 6:30 ish around there. That's when you start talking about crunch time. So we got a lot of time, man. 7 minutes and 12 seconds. So there's a lot of time to deal with this here. The thing is, who's gonna make the last mistake? Who's gonna make the correct move? That's what's gonna happen. Who's gonna win this game here? So, like I said, the Miami Heat, they do a really good job of running their offense compared to the Knicks right now. The Knicks, on the other hand, we're getting good opportunities, but we're getting ourselves caught out there where we're not moving. We're getting ourselves in trouble where we're not making free throws. We're getting ourselves in trouble by doing too much, throwing up 3 pointers for no reason. So, if we can squeeze together a good 5 minutes of basketball in the next within the next 7 minutes, then we should be fine. We should be able to win the game. But that's not asking a lot. 5 minutes of good basketball, quality basketball, and we win. That's it right there. The Miami Heat, they just have to worry about our mistakes. Shout out to Regina King. She's a beautiful woman, man. She's another one. I remember when Regina King was a little girl on 227. And now look at her. Now she's a grown ass woman. She lost her son though. She had a son and he killed himself. Suicide and stuff like that, man. It's a very serious thing. I was joking earlier, man. Like, it's not mental health. You're just a bitch. Some people do have mental health. Some people do have mental health issues, and I would like for people that are not going through anything really. You're just depressed because you broke. That's not enough to warrant or to use that mental health shit. You know, some people out there really suffering. It's different for you to be able to kill yourself. It's not that you didn't get paid yet. You know what I'm saying? And your check didn't clear and you're so depressed. Oh, I can't go out to the bar tonight. That's a little bit different than having a full blown mental health problem. Yeah, man. So it's a whole different situation. I have this pinned on my Twitter. If anybody's out there thinking about doing something to themselves, listen, man, get to the next day. The Knicks play tonight. We're playing Miami Heat. We play Cleveland next. So listen, if you're thinking of harming yourself, man, please don't do it after the next Knicks game. And then you got to remind yourself the Knicks are going to be in the playoffs. Then you got to remind yourself that the Knicks might win a championship this year if we play some good basketball. So listen, you're going to miss all of that. If you make a harsh decision tonight. So take it day by day. Follow those Knicks. Let the Knicks take you to where you need to be. We need you here supporting the Knicks. So let's keep it tight out there, guys. Talk to somebody if you can. You know what I'm saying? But keep it in mind. You got to talk to yourself. Keep the positive thoughts and just keep it moving. Keep moving. As the Knicks are keeping it moving, IQ all the way to the basket there. He's too busy trying to get the foul rather than taking the shot. Here comes the Miami Heat. Good drive towards the basket there. They got the foul there. Being very aggressive, they got the foul. Basically the same kind of move that IQ made, but Khalid Martin got the foul because of how aggressive he was going to the basket. He didn't look for the contact before the shot. He just went hard. Yeah, man. So persevere, man. Persevere. There's another day. Don't give people the satisfaction of like, oh, like they'll be crying for you. Why did he do that? He should have said something. I love him so much. I miss my brother. Oh my God. But meanwhile, when the guy was alive, you weren't there for them, So let's tell the whole story. Yeah, but don't give people that satisfaction, man. You gotta keep it moving. You gotta keep it moving. You gotta find things that you love. You're watching the Knicks game, man. Then give your life to the Knicks. Let the Knicks save your life, Let the Marvel movies save your life. You know what I'm saying? There's a good time to be alive watching these Marvel movies. So let them take you to the next day, Because IQ is being he just walked right into the double team. Gets to Hartenstein. Good pass. Hartenstein to Josh Hart. Nice little pass there. So they're giving Hartenstein that look. Top of the key. He can see the whole floor, and he's been making great decisions, finding guys open. So Mitchell Robinson is he's not getting benched. It's just that it's necessary for Hartenstein's passing ability to help us out here right now. Good defense there by Grimes. I think Grimes might have got a piece or scared the shooter just now. IQ being double team. IQ does not fight the double team well. RJ gets to Josh Hart. Josh Hart's faked it. He's going baseline, nice and strong. Kicks it out to Grimes. Grimes dribbling. He's going nowhere. He's looking to pass it. Wow, you got the shot up. And they're gonna call a foul on the floor. So he might get 2 free throws for that one. So Quentin Grimes, man, he got the juice. He got the moves and stuff, but he really got to start believing in himself. Big time pass there. They're showing the replay right now on the screen for Hartenstein to Josh Hart. Big time pass there. He can make those plays. And then, like I said, Tom Thibodeau, at least he's doing that, putting Hartenstein in a position where he can see the entire court and make plays. Quentin Grimes knocks down the first free throw. So the Knicks are up 89-85. So he got 5 minutes and 40 seconds. So this is the issue here. This is when the Miami Heat start running their offense and they start looking to get threes. So Grimes knocks down the next one. So the Knicks are up by 5. So now look for the Miami Heat to start headhunting with these 3-point shots now. Here comes Gabe Vincent, the all-star, is in the game here. He's dribbling. Gives it out to Jimmy Butler. Jimmy Butler's going to go baseline, hard to the baseline. Spin around in the lane. Misses that. Trying to emphasize it so he can get us some free throws. He didn't get it. You got Josh Hart, full head of steam, right to the basket with a left-handed flush, man. Big time play by Josh Hart, man. Big time play there. So that gives us the Knicks a nice little cushion. Knicks are up by 7. Bam Adebayo gives it over to Duncan Robinson. Like I said, Miami Heat going to start getting those threes. Big time turnover. So here the defense is creating offense. Quentin Grimes getting on their rim and gets a dunk there. It looks like they fouled him. Did they foul him? Nope. Miami Heat's calling the timeout, man. So the Knicks got a nice little buffer. Out of nowhere, the Knicks are up by 9. So like I said, like I did say, I said at the 7-minute mark, I said as soon as we get to like the 6:30 mark, that's crunch time. That's when the Knicks gotta turn it on. So can the Knicks? I said it. Can the Knicks put together 5 minutes of good basketball? Because that's what it's going to take to win this game. So here we are. Started this right at crunch time, right on the money at around the 6:30 mark. The Knicks started to open this lead up. So now we have a 9-point lead. Let me see if I can get this time correct. So that's 5:02. So we got 5:02 left, man. Still plenty of basketball left. Count on Miami Heat to make a press, to get some buckets. The Knicks gonna have to withstand that. We're gonna have to match baskets to stop the flurry by the Miami Heat. Match baskets, and then hopefully we can get to the point where the lead is still decent, and then we can still compound on that lead, by getting a stop, getting a couple stops towards the end there. Yeah, so don't be like I said, this is the NBA. So be prepared for Miami to start really raining in these 3-point shots now. They just call a timeout, so that's exactly what they're gonna do. The mentality right now is gonna be to get a little drive and kick game going on. Spread the floor, get the shooters into their spots. That's what Miami's gonna do. Like I said, the Knicks could withstand it. They can shoot their threes and make them, but the Knicks got to make their little layups. We got to make their little 2-point shots. We got to get to the free throw line. Those type of things where we're still battling them, and then at the right moment make a stop, make 2 stops, and then the game is ours. And so this is fun. This is fun. Big sloppy game, man. But as long as you could talk it out, talk that game, then it is what it is, man. That's what it's all about. That's what it's all about. The complaining and yelling and screaming and crying about stuff is one thing, but if you could talk the game out and work it out with whatever, then that's what it's about. To me, at least to me, that's what it's about. Yeah, man. So good stuff by the Knicks, man. The Knicks are holding it down for the moment, 94-85. Yeah, I'm thirsty, man. I should have asked for something to drink. Should have brought something extra to drink over here. But I had half a bottle of Pepsi. You see, I had these little cute bottles here that my wife keeps getting. These are pretty good, man. But I think there's only like 12 ounces, little 12-ounce bottles. Definitely not good for the environment. These little things here. You know what I'm saying? But I try to keep them. I fill them up with water, or sometimes with juice and stuff like that. But it's Ramadan now, so I can't really do that. So since it's Ramadan, once again, shout out to all my Muslim followers out there. That pop in there, they might see me talking about Ramadan and stuff like that. You really have to wake up early, get that food in the morning, and then you have to endure the whole night, and then you get your little meal in the evening. So it's definitely tough, man. But I'm doing it for a spiritual reason, so everything is going good so far. So they just called a travel. They called a double dribble on Jimmy Butler just now. So he's complaining. So listen, that's an early stop. That counts as an early stop there. So good time came off the clock, 4 minutes and 42 seconds. I'm gonna see what's going on here. Was it a double dribble? It got slapped out of his hands. So then he dribbles, and then he bounced it and spin off the glass. So they call a double dribble there. I don't know if that was a double dribble. So I guess they're gonna review that. That didn't seem like it was a double dribble to me. It looked like the ball was slapped out of his hands, you know? It looked like the ball was slapped out of his hand. So I don't know what they're gonna. Are they gonna review it, or these guys are just talking? So Tom Thibodeau is arguing there. So it looks like they might overturn it. So I'm just watching there. So look, he lost the ball there. So it's not a double dribble. So that's a free ball there. That's a free ball. It's not double dribble. Yeah, he hit the ball. That's a good argument there. So these NBA refs, they got to make the right call, man. They got to make the right call. Are they going to review it or what? Because they just had a powwow. If they're not going to review it, then let's just keep it moving. Them having all these long conversations is killing the game. Because they should have made the right call to begin with. They're watching the same game I'm watching. Because I know what I saw. I know what I saw that was not a double dribble. At least I don't think so. What we don't need is Tom Thibodeau to get involved and get a technical foul. That's one thing that we don't need. So what are they calling here? What are they calling? They're calling Miami Heat ball? I'm trying to figure out what they're doing here. I can't hear it because I'm doing the thing. I don't want the audio to screw the because sometimes like they'll hear the audio and then I'll get hit with like a not a strike, but I'll get hit with a warning, and I don't need that shit. So anyway, it's gonna be Miami Heat ball. I think this is the correct call. I think that's the correct call to get the ball back to Miami. I think that's the correct call. So here goes Miami trying to get the ball in bounds. Jimmy Butler gets it. No, that's Bam Adebayo. Bam Adebayo gets a sidestep. Good defense by Hartenstein. Gets the ball up on the rim. So the Knicks still make a stop. So it still worked out. Ball on line. IQ is bringing the ball up the court. Please get it across the timeline. He finally gets it all across right as it was crossing the 16-second mark. IQ blind in his left eye. Should have been gave it to iHeart. He's dribbling against Khalid Martin. All the way to the basket. Fadeaway jump shot off the glass. No good, but he's going to get the foul. So the IQ is getting some good, respect from the refs, man. These little moves that he's doing, he wasn't getting that call before. So now he's starting to get that call. So here we go. We got 2 free throws here, man. So Miami Heat, all they did was waste time off the clock. They wasted they basically wasted an entire minute without no scoring, without anything positive happening. Knicks is still up by 9. So here goes IQ with coming off of 2 big time Knicks stops here in the last minute, and he misses the first free throw. So, he's got to make these free throws. 9-2. It's a 3-possession game with 9 points. He got to make it. He got to make this free throw. He's got to make this free throw because this free throw makes it a 4-possession game. So he makes it. So that's a 4-possession game. So he's talking about 2 threes and a layup. So here goes Gabe Vincent. Gabe Vincent hasn't done much, since he's been out there. They've been going with Oladipo. Jimmy Butler's in there. He lost the ball because it's a bit about Adebayo. So this is Miami Heat's problem here. Bam Adebayo can't really create. He gets the shot up, air ball, and Jimmy Butler was there at the right position to get the rebound and put it right back. So here goes IQ fooling around with that roll shit. IQ can't dribble. He cannot break the press, so he's playing with a fire here. IQ gets the ball across the timeline, cutting it close with that 7-second violation. IQ gives it over to RJ. RJ's a bum. All the way to the basket. Layup. No good. Simple layup. Simple drive to the basket. Simple layup. Wide open lane. Blows it. Josh Hart rebound. Lays it up. So because Jimmy Butler is Jimmy time. Jimmy's getting busy here. Jimmy kicks it out to Tyler Hero. Mid-range jump shot. Knocks that down. Tyler Hero is amazing in a half court, coming around screens and stuff. Man, this rolling the ball stuff, man, is garbage. It's garbage. IQ gets the ball finally across the timeline. Now we got 15, 14, 13, 12 seconds now. IQ just drove himself into the corner. He drives baseline all the way inside, kicks it out to Grimes. Grimes fakes it on the interior to iHeart. iHeart blows the layup, man. Grimes should have shot that. Grimes should have shot that just now, but it is what it is. Grimes just got crossed over. Jimmy Butler got a full head of steam right now, but he's just blowing a shot after shot. Knicks are up by 9 still. Or is that 8? Looks like 8. IQ, top of the key, being guarded by Khalid Martin. Khalid Martin. Now he's being double teamed. Interior pass to Grimes. Grimes kicks it out to RJ. RJ knocks down that 3-point shot. He leaves his hand out there as if he's been doing that all game. Yeah. But good shot though. Good clutch shot. 100 to 89. I think that might be the nail in the coffin right there. Miami Heat still trying to get something going here. Yeah. They have no shot. Knicks are playing really good defense. Bam Adebayo top of the key. Somehow Gabe Vincent gets wide open, knocks down that 3-point shot. So the lead is back to 9. No, excuse me, back to 8. So listen, I said nail in the coffin. We still got plenty of time. We got a minute and 52 seconds left. Knicks have to weather the storm. Miami Heat is coming. You have to weather the storm. IQ, top of the key, posting up there. Not a good look. Kicks it out to Hartenstein in the corner. Hartenstein stuck. Is it to Josh? Josh is going to drive all the way to the basket, squared up, spun, shot on the rim. Here comes Miami Heat. Full head of steam with Jimmy Butler all the way to the basket, kicks it back out. Hartenstein stole it. So listen, Miami Heat keeps throwing the ball right into the Knicks' hands, man. Knicks are taking advantage here of a lot of sloppy play by the Miami Heat. Miami Heat is doing everything they need to do, but they're just throwing the ball away. I just don't get it. It's a minute and 10 seconds left. So I'm still not confident yet, but we basically have the game sewed up. So IQ just shot a 3-point shot. I don't know why he did that. Because it's a 4-possession game. Gabe Vincent, if he made that shot, now you're talking here. So anyway, 52 seconds here. So we got Grimes here. And what is Miami Heat going to do? Are they going to foul or what? They haven't fouled yet. So they're just going to play it out. 43 seconds. Khalid Martin's is guarding IQ right now. They send a double team. They send a triple team. IQ goes all the way to the basket, blows it. So what are they calling here? What are they calling? Anybody getting a foul? I didn't see. So IQ is attacking, man, but bad 3-point shot. Wild attempt just now at a drive. It's an 8-point lead, man. 36 seconds. I don't think the Knicks are shooting free throws right now, are they? There's a dead ball right now. What's going on? So he is shooting free throws. Like I said, I can't hear. So he is shooting free throws. He's got to make his free throws. First free throw is up and he misses it. Golly, man. 8-point lead, 36 seconds left, man. He cannot miss his free throws. So we got one more free throw to go here. So he has to make it. This free throw, if he makes his free throw, Knicks will be up by 9. So that's a 3-possession game. 3-6-9. 3 shots, 3-possession game. He needed to get it up to 10 because the Miami Heat, they're getting to where they need to go, but he's just turning the ball over. All right, so we have a 10-point lead now. 9-point lead. 3-possession game. Gabe Vincent comes across all the way to the basket. High arcing shot and just blows it. Just blows that layup. So that might be game there. So we got like a 4-second differential on the shot clock and the game clock. So Miami Heat conceded. So Miami Heat gave up. Good. Clap it up. Knicks won this game. Yeah, IQ is calling for the crowd to yell, to cheer. Totally deserve it. Deserve this the cheering here. Knicks held it down. Miami Heat did everything they had to do to give this game away. And the Knicks were right there waiting for it, and we took care of business. So we can cheer a little bit, and maybe get some applause going on. Good stuff by the Knicks. Miami Heat gave up. Miami Heat could have kept playing. They could have kept playing that game, but they just gave up. 101 to 92. They just let it go. Tyler Hero's really good, man. I got to tip my hat to Tyler Hero. Tip my hat to Gabe Vincent. These are really good basketball players, man. Tyler Hero doesn't get enough respect. He played really good today, 16 points. Gabe Vincent at 21. Jimmy Butler only had 12 points, man. He had a really horrible shooting game, man. Just like he had the right idea, but he was messing up so much, man. Excuse me. Big time Knicks win here. 101 to 92. We handle business. Now we got to take care of Cleveland. So let's take a look at what's going on with the schedule here. Let's take a look at the schedule. This NBA.com shit is like ridiculous. So look at that. I clicked it. And I'm trying to get the Knicks going on here. So here we go. Let's see if the Knicks schedule pops up here. There it goes. So is this the cool schedule? No, it's not. It's still the hard schedule there. Scroll all the way to the bottom. To the bottom. So that was on the 29th. That's tonight. The Knicks won today against Miami. We play Cleveland on the 31st. So we got two more games. We play Cleveland at 7:30 in Cleveland. We're going to be at Cleveland. So that's going to be a big time game, man. Do we handle our business? We need to. The Washington Wizards have been playing decent ball recently, so that's going to be another game too. Miami Heat. It's going to be the Indiana Pacers. They've been depleted. They've had a lot of injuries. I believe their all-star point guard is out. The Pelicans, they've been playing off and on basketball too. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 games. 5 games. Julius Randle's out. We got to keep guys healthy. Brunson is not himself right now. What did Brunson have before we get out of here? Brunson had 12 points. Brunson is hurt. He just doesn't have it. He played 30 minutes tonight. Quickly played 32 minutes. He played the entire fourth quarter, 24 points. Quentin Grimes had 23. Shout out to his jump shot in that first quarter. He was kicking ass. 15 points, I believe, in the first quarter, something like that. RJ was complete trash today. Where's Obi? Obi, 17 minutes, 6 points, 4 assists, 3 rebounds. Decent stat line there, man. But I don't know. We'll see how the starting lineup looks. I don't know if Julius is going to be out. But Obi Toppin looks like he's going to be a starter. At least I think so. So we got to see how that works and to see if he can step up. And we get this the next man up, man. The guys got to be ready to play. So hopefully we can show up to Cleveland and with a different look, take them off guard and get another win at Cleveland. But listen, without Julius Randle, man, it's going to be an uphill battle. So listen, don't get too upset about it. But if Obi Toppin shows up, which I think he can, we should be not fine, but we should make it a game, man. So anyway, it's your boy E-Rule. Thank you guys for hanging out with me doing this watch along. That right now Josh Hart is talking. Josh Hart is a good player. 13 points, 8 rebounds, 3 assists. That's excellent, man. Coming off the bench, 29 minutes. Hartenstein 6 and 9 today with 2 assists, 2 big assists, 2 big time assists by Hartenstein today. It's just a lot of good basketball played today. A lot of bad basketball too. But we got the win. It is what it is. Cleveland is next. Washington, Indiana Pacers, Pelicans, and the Pacers again, man. It's the final stretch, final countdown, and hopefully Knicks can get through it, get to the playoffs, and really show the league what we can do. That's what I wish right now. But anyway, we out of here. Thanks for guys for tuning in with me. Shout out to my man Harrington. We got I am Jarrell. Deron Williams is hyped up right now. Deron Wayne is hyped up right now for that win. And then we out of here, guys. Enjoy the rest of your night. Check out your favorite post-game show. And if not, get yourself some sleep. And I'll see you motherfuckers on the 31st, man. Dang. Let's go Knicks. Wait a second before we go, right? 4 fingers to the forehead, tuck of the thumb salute. All right, yeah.
Eru, I see you. Die hard. Trap. We gonna do this one the right way. We in here forever. Yeah. Die hard. Homie, die hard. You can check the swag, he the realest by far. Swimming in that blue and orange, he the lifeguard. Yeah, he been through pain, at least he got some nice scars. He can smell a trophy, yeah, you need it back to back. Represent himself, his own name is on his back. 10 toes down, try to stop him, he come back. Bandwagon hoppers, he will knock you off your tracks. You ain't saying nothing, Nero been here from the start. He been working in the lab to take his team and make it art. See him going over film to help him build and make him smart. He will tell you how he feels because he's real and he got heart. He will never fade away, he will never change his face. Everybody picking faves, and he's feeling out of place. Cause he is for the team, and he always rep the squad. Like that Christmas movie, he gon' always die hard. City on my back. They ask me what's my name, and it's on my back. I'm just speaking facts. We got big dreams, we ain't looking back. We be really die hard, yeah, that's a fact. We be really die hard, ain't no going back. Make the whole crowd rise like a thermostat. Fourth quarter, I'm the kid.